Oh, stop.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Welcome everybody to the live stream this evening. How's it going, everyone?
What up?
Hope you're having a good evening. We have 3 awesome community members with us this evening. We have lovely Wendy, we have lovely the Gale, and we have the lovely Khaki Gay. What's happening?
Hey guys.
Oh yeah, actually he's right. Let's just address this right now before we go any further. This man below me is introducing himself as why you lied about Disney. Right, okay, for the judge and jury. Okay,
please,
so
please.
let me just
crack, mate.
Right, okay, let me share this first.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
what
we
I'm
can get
looking
people in to hear my explanation.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that would be good, I think.
Yes, I think so. And I just laugh about your comment. What happened with the Gale?
Where'd he go?
And wait,
I don't know. We'll get him back.
We'll get him. He'll come.
I know
you
kind of split half. It took the hold on. Wendy, go half of the picture.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh yeah. He's just make up one person.
Yeah.
I see like the little square. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah.
I'm back.
What happened?
I was just searching the web and I guess it disconnected me.
Wow.
Did you share it yet? Orange bag?
Not yet. 2 seconds. This thing is slower.
Don't worry.
Than heck.
It's all right.
Okay, shared. There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think. Yes.
Let's see.
Okay, let's see. All right. Okay. Hold on.
Okay, I see it. Cool.
Thank you, guys.
Okay,
we have two lovely people in here so far.
All right, let me see if let me put it up there.
I'm gonna share the link on my Instagram.
Thank you.
You tagged Dan and everybody.
I did. Heck yes.
Hold on. I love how we are just so new in this. Hey everyone. Can you hear me?
Hi. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, but this thing. Hold on. I'm trying to share your link, but my. Okay, got it.
Bam, shared.
Thank you, guys.
Prepare for 500 months, but I don't know.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to share my story.
Can we see how many people are in the? Oh,
I don't think. Can you guys?
I see Brendan Z. What's up, Brendan Z? Yeah, I can see I can see the comments, but I can't see how many people are in here.
Okay, I think we have 2 currently.
All right. Cool.
How's it going? We have 4 family members. Welcome, everyone.
Guess we can let people get in here real quick.
Yeah, we'll let some people come in, and then I will. Welcome, everyone. Explain my ass.
All are welcome. Oh, surprise drop in 30 minutes.
What?
What's up, Geomite? Surprise drop in 30 minutes.
That's true?
No.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna wait till like 50 people get in here and say that though.
Hey, you should have. You should.
I don't need any more of that today.
No. Get some of that Cavell for rolling. Put it in your clickbait title.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, should I say about Disney? I'll say about flipping Disney in the title. No.
I'll say it called me live. Drop in 30 minutes.
There you go.
Everyone is gonna be here, man.
What's up, Geomite? What's up, Pookie baby?
Hi guys, how's it going?
Todd, he said Todd
Thanks for
Father
joining.
changed up his nickname.
Yep.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit. Good man, Gale.
Laddies.
Yes. Very good, son. What's happening, Anthony?
What's up,
Now-
guys? I see Pookie Baby, Geo
Pookie
Meat,
Baby.
Anthony Rodriguez. I guess he speaks Spanish.
Rodriguez.
I
¿Qué pasó,
love the
amigo?
way you say that. Can you say that again?
Who, me?
Yeah. Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Ah, amazing.
You can't roll your tongue?
Amazing.
You don't know how to roll your tongue?
Rodriguez.
There you go. Rodriguez.
It sounds horrible coming out of my accent.
No, I love it how.
Hey.
Yeah.
After all this time, you told Wendy not to worry about her accent. Now look at you.
Oh,
And
dude,
I hate my
see,
fucking accent, man. I'm sorry.
dude, not here. Swear away. You're grand. You're
Hey, what's up, poor
grand.
man? Got poor man printing in the house. What's up?
Poor man,
look at
how's it
you.
going,
Poor
lad?
man, what's going
Hey,
on?
guys.
Good to
What's
see you,
up,
man.
bro?
About to be rich man printing in a minute. Keep on messing with VeVe
Yeah.
and the Omi
Oh,
token.
Man, that's the end goal. Yeah, that's
Flippin'
the
right.
end goal, bro.
What do you say? Real life in YouTube or on YouTube? What is correct?
We're
On YouTube. or-
on YouTube.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been in YouTube.
Oh, hold on. Let me
Hi, Mike.
tweet it.
How's it going?
Stonks, what's going on,
Yeah.
Stonks? Hey,
Woo!
shout out to Stonks. He had a little giveaway where you had to meet him somewhere in the MetaVerse, and I was the first one to meet him, so he sent me 50 gems.
Whoa,
Stonks.
Nice.
nice.
I appreciate that
Go
one.
on,
Nice,
Stonks. That's
nice.
sick.
I completed my set with that one.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Man, look, I had a did any of y'all catch any of those sales that was out there on the posters? I don't know what the deal was with the posters. It seemed like a lot more posters was getting posted with like some I ran across probably 4 or 5 sales where it was basically like this. Let me see where the camera's at. Can y'all see that?
Stonks.
What am I looking for?
Was that? Oh no, I didn't catch that.
That's- Man,
Did you
that
screenshot
was
that?
like the third one. Yeah, I did. That was like the third one I tried to get, but I couldn't get. But I've seen like 3 or 4 of them just from flipping and scrolling. But there's a lot more of them that's popping up on them posters than anything, man. Like they be on them so fast. I don't even know how they even click it so fast.
I know, right?
It's the bots. Bots. How do you say bots? Bots?
The bots are back.
But
It's the butts. The butts.
The bots.
The
Guys,
butts
I'm
are
sorry.
taking everything.
I am back.
Beware of the butts.
I am the bots. I am back.
Bots. Sorry, guys. I just
It's
laugh
all right,
about my
man.
horrible accent. How do you say that?
Don't worry
Bots,
about it,
bots.
man.
The bots are back in town.
Oh my god. I'm sorry,
Don't
guys.
worry about it, man.
you're all right.
It's the dead bots.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that correctly? Bots or bots?
Yeah, bots. I like big bots, and I cannot lie.
Bots.
Bots?
Yeah. I like big box in the oh my god.
Jeez. Lord, that's not fair.
So Space Jam. Did any of you guys get do the Space Jam drop with nifties.com?
I did the original one.
What did you say?
I did.
The Space Jams drops from nifties.com that was going around on Twitter.
I didn't get it.
I think I was introduced to it from you, Orange. I think I was talking with Thumbs, with Green Thumbs, and then you was trying to get it or something. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Man, I saw your tweet and then I FOMO'd in. And you got a good one, didn't you?
I did. I got a rare. Was it a
LeBron James, I think.
LeBron James?
Aw.
Rare. Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
like
they're rare.
was like holographic and shiny, and it was
snap.
pretty cool.
Is it
And then I
expensive?
got I have no clue, not a clue, because there was like 19,000 made, I think.
Yeah.
So, and I think they were free. So it was. I think it might be just like the closest you get to you know, the start. Maybe that's where the value is, but I'm not sure.
I
Can't go
want one
wrong
of
with
those.
it.
I didn't know.
was
I realized very late. So because now I'm buying basically every NFT that I
That
can.
you see.
Just, well, if I have the money, you know.
Yeah.
That I like in Binance, I'm after the NFT. So because that's the easiest besides VeVe. So because they're
GMI
right.
says
Yeah,
GMI
that's why
says
I
that
asked.
there's one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, go
GMI
ahead.
says there's one available right now. There's a free Squad Space Jam NFT.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
how can I
that's what I
get
was
it?
about to get to. I went to it yesterday. I logged on yesterday to look at it, and I saw that up there that I can claim a free one again, and you just retweet it back out.
No
How
way.
can I get it? How can I?
I'll
Oh my God, I'm getting
I'll
FOMO
send you the
right
link.
now.
I'll send you the link on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't
I'm
worry about
FOMO
it.
right
I'll
now.
send the link out to you. Yeah. Let me go and copy, and I'll send it to your Instagram. Well, I'll send it to that Instagram.
I'm free. Oh my God, this is crazy.
She said
Guys,
free?
don't take it from me.
What'd she say?
Don't take it from me, guys. I need it because if someone is going to see
No.
this, they're gonna after this, you know.
Yeah, no. We'll send it to you. It should be enough of them out there. So
All right.
I think it popped up in your Instagram, and
So I just sign up and that's it. Oh my God!
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I just watched the movie. Oh my God! I'm gonna get crazy.
You can. Oh, the squad! I see it.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
I
you
got
guys-
3
Oh my God,
Space
oh my
Jam NFTs waiting on the 4th one. Yeah, me
Let me
too.
get one then.
Yeah, me too.
Hold up.
Bro.
Yeah.
Don't catch you
Oh
slipping
my
up.
goodness, man! There's you'll be
No,
surprised
no.
at how many. It's some people out there that got like 10 imaginary accounts out there.
Yeah, to
And
try and cop all of these.
Yeah, collecting, and somebody collected the whole team already within the space. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't want to,
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
shed light on the shady
Wow.
deals that he did. But
I don't understand. He said, "Welcome to the squad. Share this patient to the." Of course, I want to share anything.
I don't want to share anything. Yeah, we'll get done with that and then get y'all get to it. Yeah. The 3 eyes, man, for sure.
Okay, I just shared the link. Now what?
What is it
Now you
asking you
wait.
to do?
It says,
Yeah, just read
"Thanks
it
for
to me.
sharing. Come back to see which tune squad group."
Yeah, so
NFT
you don't
right-
get that one until like the 27th, I think. I think it's from the 22nd to the 27th. So they'll drop it in your box on the 27th, I think.
Ah,
So
okay, so I have to wait.
So you have to wait. Nobody knows what they're getting so far, from what I understand.
I know what I'm getting.
What you getting?
Oh my God!
I can see it. I can't.
Okay, with the third eye.
Yeah, Mike Damaso. Yeah, nah, man. I haven't been
Oh my God! I'm
lucky enough
excited.
to grab a Bored Ape shit, man. But
Man, I love NFTs with all my heart.
yeah. So let me ask you, Wendy, is how many other NFT projects outside of VeVe are you a part of?
To be very, very, very honest, I just have Binance and Top Shop because the rest,
Okay.
I
That's
don't know.
good, though.
Well,
Yeah.
I have the Wax wallet, but I didn't understand that thing, and I just get desperate and just give up. I want to go into there are like pills or something with Boris project or something. I tried to get that
pills.
one, but I don't know. I just go after the NFTs that I see potential, and I think Binance is not a good marketplace, but still I think they have some good value. I saw some good NFTs, very cheap, so I just buy cheap. Everything that is cheap NFT, I go after it.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's the way.
Good strategy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you did stocks, you would go after like a lot of penny stocks and stuff like that.
The what?
I said if you ever went into stocks, like that's like the equivalent of buying like penny stocks, which is stocks that are under $5.
Oh,
like that.
Yeah.
So that's what we call penny stocks and stuff like that, which they have a bigger potential because it's a smaller market cap and the company can grow exponentially over a certain amount of time, as opposed to going with the safer bets where, you know, it's kind of like buying Bitcoin or buying OMI. Like OMI is considered like a penny stock, and it's a fraction of a penny. But you know, Bitcoin is safe. But if you know and you do your research, like how we do on VeVe and OMI, to me, OMI is a 5-star stock that we getting at sub penny prices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it's all about how much due diligence you do and how much confidence you build up in the company. So, you know, my confidence in you know, in OMI and Ecomi is fucking through the roof, bro. Through the roof.
Yes, I agree with that.
This with you guys? All right, let me. I want y'all to be completely honest with me. All right, so I need all of y'all to say I will be completely honest. All right.
I solemnly
all
swear
right,
I'm
shake your head.
Honest swear, we completely honest.
Know. All right.
In Colombia, like this.
Okay, so I don't know how we are. So Bag Lady, you're in the top left corner. So we're gonna start and go. No, we'll start with Wendy and go counterclockwise. So I'll be the last one. All right. So Wendy, when you first heard the news about VeVe getting dropped, how did you personally feel?
About the what?
About VeVe getting dropped from Comic-Con, because that was the rumor going on. Like, so when you first heard it, you hear
when they canceled?
They're dropping VeVe.
When they canceled okay. To be honest, do you remember that I told you that we have to be very cautious with the projects? I think, I don't know if it was with Gale or with you. So I saw that like for me was not very because I didn't see the link on Comic-Con. I didn't see any mention of VeVe. So I just thought that was like a red flag. So maybe not that about VeVe was lying, but something was going on. Maybe they were trying to figure it out. So when that happened, I was not very surprised. Like, oh no, I didn't lose my mind, to be honest. But I didn't freak out. But what I did was, when I saw the news, I sold all my OMI. Because why? Hold on. Because I knew that it was going to drop.
That's right.
So I just sold everything.
Smart.
Still, I had profits and buy it again, and I did.
Nice.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Hey, look. Hey, but you did that because you understand and you believe in the project. So when you do that,
it will eventually go up.
You can make your swing moves on it. You can make your swing moves on it, and significantly increase your bags. And for people who don't have a lot of liquidity coming in, that's something that you can do, is play that roller coaster of hype and FUD, because it isn't over. It's going to be like that for a good little minute with this company. And
nice, Jace.
And also,
super nice.
It's going to be weird, like what I'm going to say. But when I saw what happened with Comic-Con and I saw how the OMI moved, I know that it went into a dip. I thought that I was going to hit lower, like maybe 0016, 0015. That was my plan. So I sold the OMI and I saw that it went go up a little bit, like really fast. That's what told me that there was like potential. Because it means that there are a lot of investors that were waiting for that dip. It means that there's a lot of people believing in the project that we were just waiting for that dip. And still, right now it's like 0028 or something. And for me, that's a good, like a good,
heck yes.
I don't know how so for me, that gave me more confidence. Before, to be honest, before the Comic-Con, it was very like, oh, something is wrong, what's going on and stuff. But I saw after the news and it gave me more confidence, if that makes sense. I don't know why, but that's why.
That's a smart move. That was risky, but smart.
Yes, because when I told you guys, do you remember that I was like, oh, we have to be careful. We have to do the right questions, even if we love a project or something. So
absolutely, yeah.
That's why.
I'm gonna start listening to Wendy. She was right about the rabbits. She was right about everything.
Yeah.
Gotta listen.
You know.
Yeah, when I saw the rabbits, I remember you guys. I was like, yes, I knew it.
She was waiting for those rabbits to drop.
Yeah. That was funny. I was like, but I think that it's going to go up. Like eventually, it's obvious. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a really good point, Wendy. I think that the fact that you were able to, take in the information that we were given and not, you were able to make like a calculated decision based on the information that we were given. And you were able to, you'd been watching the market and you kind of have seen the way everything is kind of playing out. So I think, you've made a flipping super nice move there, dude.
She traded with logic instead of emotion. She wasn't afraid. She just, the news is bad. Okay, it's going to dip. Do this, do that,
It's like that fight or flight. It's like, how do you react? You know what I mean? In that kind of situation.
Right. Yeah. So Stephen Rhodes in the comments said, in the U.S., you get hit with capital gains tax playing the swing, so I hodl unless I expect larger swings. And I don't think you get hit with those capital gains unless you pull it off the exchange and put it into fiat, right? So you can go in and out of these trades as much as you want to without you getting taxed for it at all. So I'm pretty sure she's not cashing out and bringing it into a bank account, which would trigger something that she would have to get hit with taxes. So as long as whenever I do swing trades like that, I'll put it into USDT. I'll pull it out, put it in the USDT, and then buy back in at my strike price or whenever it hits my strike price. But as long as you're not pulling it off of the exchange and putting it into your bank account, I don't think they could ever tax you with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it's not really considered gains until you actually make money off of it. Right now it's sitting in their exchanges or in your wallet or something like that. When you actually pull from it and put it into your bank, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's when that would happen. Okay, so he says not true. When you sell the token, it's a taxable event. So if that's the case, how would they tracking that information? Because I do that a lot.
That's what I want to know. Like I keep track of all my
the exchanges.
I don't have no KYC with Bitforex or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So nothing is. They can't put anything to me. So that's why I'm trying to figure out where
here's the thing. I mean,
this trades at and stuff.
They can't even decide if XRP is a currency or a security or not. So I'm like, how about you figure out what crypto is, and then you worry about the taxes. They try to
before you start taxing.
Right, they try to tax people before they even know what's a currency yet.
It's fair point.
Well, so in Mexico, like anything is not. How do you say regulator? Like, well, I don't know how to explain that, but here there is not like a law or something. So
yeah, it's not regulated.
No, it's not. So
same.
So I don't know, because for me it's kind of not dangerous, but with the big amounts of money that go between my account for escrow. So if it was a problem, I will be concerned. But like, no, it's not. It's not a law about it. So I'm fine on doing those movements, especially with Ascendex. Like in Mexico, I don't think no one knows what is Ascendex. So.
Okay, yeah. So they are saying that it is going from USD to that is taxable. But what I'm trying to figure out is if I didn't KYC on any of these exchanges, like how were they tracking it to tax me? I guess that's what I would be asking. That's why I'm real careful. I'll tell you right now, I probably got, close to 600,000 on me stuck right now on gate.io because I can put money on it, but I can't pull it off and send it to my wallet unless it's unless I KYC, where I got to take the picture of my driver's license and do all this other weird shit. So I'm not gonna do that. So all I'm doing right now is just swing trading the dips, the rises and the dips. I think I started with maybe like 300,000 over there, and I couldn't move it. So all I've been doing is just kind of swing trading it, trying to increase it. When it gets up to a significant amount to where I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and pull this off. I might never pull it off. You know what I mean? But that's the reason for that right there. I don't really like the KYC with anything. I did with Coinbase, but I only did that because that was where I was putting Ethereum and putting Bitcoin to do all of that. But now I buy Bitcoin off of Cash App and just send it to these different areas, different exchanges. So, which is very easy and very quick. So if y'all don't know about that, Bitcoin on Cash App is dope. But
yes.
But yeah. But moving to Orange Bag. What about you?
Is this about okay, back to the Comic-Con?
Yeah, back to the Comic-Con
news. Okay. I'll be lying. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was shocked at the news, like just seeing it and like hearing it, and just for our wee fam, I was just a bit gutted.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but it was nowhere like, it's not gutted to the point where it kind of changed my opinion in any way. I really don't believe that the foundation has really been rocked in any way with this with that news or that decision or whatever happened.
Yeah.
In the background, I really don't think that the company will have been severely tarnished at all by this. I really think that they're too big an entity on their own to obviously they're not as big obviously right now because they're only 6 months in, but I don't know, I feel like VeVe is gonna change a lot in the world. It's also going to change a lot of things about Comic-Con in the future. Which, we don't know what way that's no one's a mind reader, so we don't know how that's going to end up or turn out. But yeah, I think that I don't think like the team said, there's lots of other opportunities. There's lots of other Comic-Cons. There's lots of other events that and more opportunities. And when you fall, you just have to get back up and just kind of get on with it and brush your knees off and just roll on. And I really don't think that what happened was any reason for anybody to feel shocked. Obviously, it's kind of the first reaction, but then you kind of sit down, have a cup of tea, think about it, reevaluate, and then it didn't really change my opinion of anybody or anything. So, Gale?
Yeah, I wasn't shaking at all. Like I've been in there since like 2017. Things like this happens all the time. Comic-Con is just one event. Somebody put it in a good way. It's like let's say a high school was supposed to have Michael Jordan show up to their high school, and they turned him down. Like, why would you turn down Michael Jordan? It's the same thing. Comic-Con was supposed to have VeVe come to the event, and you just turned down Michael Jordan. Like, what are you doing? So I don't know what the logistics were or the specifics for them not to be sponsored or whatever, but it's nothing for VeVe. The show goes on. Nothing changed with VeVe's foundation. We still got the partnerships. All these brands are partnered with VeVe. Like, nothing changed. It's just we were just expecting more users and more exposure. So we were emotionally let down, but that's about it.
Yeah. I think that was for me. Yeah.
Oh, you go ahead, Khaki. What about you, dude?
For me, when I initially heard it, it was in a point where it had been out there for a while, so I guess a little bit more information had been gathered, and I go onto Twitter, and I just see Comic-Con canceled VeVe, and so it's just all of this kind of FUD. So my initial reaction, and I'll be completely honest with you, man, my head goes to the worst places. I won't say the worst places, but my initial reaction was that they did this because, which was clearly not the case. Let me state that now. This is not what I believe now, but my initial reaction was they trying to kill VeVe. They trying to sabotage VeVe because VeVe, to me, VeVe is a disruptor of the physical collecting space. So why would they allow VeVe to come and showcase the very thing that's going to slow down that particular area of collecting? Because I think cards, a lot of things that are being digitized now with the younger group in the next 5 years, they don't know nothing about any of that. My nephew, so I was helping my nephew build a computer, right? And I had these. I had these right here sitting up. Just a bunch of old cards that I collect, right? Just sitting on my. He picks it up. Let me tell you, this dude is 15 years old. He grabs one, and he grabs one. He picks it up, but he says, "Oh, what's this?" And I'm looking at him. I'm like, "What do you mean? What's that?" Yeah, what is this? Like, so all the information that they're consuming through cartoons, television shows, we don't realize it, but this is nowhere in there. You know what I'm saying? They don't know anything about baseball cards or collecting those. Everything that they do is on video games and in MetaVerses and Fortnite this and they're collecting is the skins. They're collecting is everything that is going to be turned into NFTs in the next 5 to 10 years, probably sooner than that. So mentally, they're already gearing to be collecting digitally. That's why I know for a fact that this VeVe is for real. It's for real. Yeah. And it's going to disrupt a lot of places. And anytime you have a company like that that's disruptive, there is going to be resistance. There will be speed bumps. There will be hurdles.
Amen.
And they're going to bust right through every single one of them, I think. And
here's
go
the
ahead.
thing.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to say something. Yeah.
The orange bag?
No, cut me off, bro. Because I can always go back to what I'm saying for real. No, I don't find it disrespectful at all. So when I see you like that, I'm just gonna stop talking anyway. So just jump in, bro. Be comfortable with it. Like this is a good.
I know I'm comfortable. I don't like to interrupt people when they're talking, but
I know, Sam. I know, Sam.
But I was thinking about Pokemon Go earlier. I was big into Pokemon Go, right? And that's basically collecting. You know, I was doing that for a minute because Pokemon takes me back into my childhood and it's very nostalgic, and it was a very cool concept, but like I kind of grew out of it because it wasn't really serving any real purpose, If Pokemon Go had NFTs, if I could make money with that, then I would have stuck with it. I'd be the biggest Pokemon Go fanatic ever, and that's what VeVe is for me. Like VeVe is real licensed NFTs. You can make real money. It's crypto. It's everything that you can ever hope for as a as a nerd, as a collector, as a fan. So I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, man, it's 100%. Crazy. There is a change.
It's also sorry, Khaki. It's also like
no, go ahead.
Like today, I went to watch a Space Jam, right? And I just was watching the movie. It reminds me about my childhood when I went to see a Space Jam with Michael Jordan. And I was just thinking, I was so excited about to see Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny, the dog, and all of them. And I was like, I want to have like the jerseys, the t-shirts. And that reminds me about VeVe, like when you see, for example, Supergirl, or when you see an artist that you love it, like you are going to go after it because I just want it, So the more drops that reminds you your childhood, it will be go to the moon, So I think that's VeVe. Understand that, and also it gives you something extra that is the value of the NFT. Like that you're gonna have profit. There is not a loss of it, So that combines two things, the sentimental and the economical, you know, like the investment and stuff. And also because you love the drop. Because when I started with VeVe, I just was after the money, you know, I just wanted to double my money and stuff. But when I see the NFTs, how cool they look on the AR, and I just want to have more and more and more and more. I haven't sold like anything like for 1 month and a half, you know, so I'm just collecting them, which is weird because I started as an investor. So like, man.
You've been converted.
Yes. I like, I was going to sell the book, you know, I got it. Better not. And I
you still got it? You still got it?
Better not.
Yeah, I didn't.
You better not. As much mine. As you was. Oh, you sold your book?
To get a better mint.
There you go. Look at him. Look at him.
What mint?
I went from like 947 to 515.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I got another 515. I got a 515 poster over here today if you want to try to match them up. We'll see what poster mint you got because I still want to do that swap with the lower mint for y'all, you guys.
That's right.
So that I can get the signatures on y'all's. Yeah. And at some point, what I want to try and start is like a trust thing where we take one collectible, right? And we send it to one person that we trust from our Twitter space. And then that person takes that collectible and passes it on. And if they ever have it to where we all see everybody's signature, have that one NFT out there with like 30,000 signatures on it, and it's just getting passed along. You know what I'm saying? And eventually it ends up in the museum somewhere. Because you know they got all of it. Because that's how I was thinking, like as a gift back to David and Dan and all of them, have all of us hold this one NFT and then pass it along. And then it makes it way back to them after we get like a max, you know, a total number or something like that on that NFT.
That's an amazing idea, dude.
And while we're on the topic, shout out to VeVe Addicts. They have a new YouTube channel, but when I sold my book, VeVe Addicts was actually the one who bought it, and I didn't talk to him at all. I didn't talk to him at all before that. He just, I guess, he saw my name and he bought it. And the only reason he bought it was because he knew that, you know, I owned it previously. There was a better mint like right next to it, and he got the higher mint just because I sold it. So that was interesting. That was interesting.
And then a few years down the road, when you're like a solidified staple within the community. You know what I'm saying? We all know that that adds value, especially if you're the first one who actually bought it and then it went straight to him. You know how much somebody would pay for. That's why I'm hoping that you're able to see where it traveled from. Let's say someone as big like Logan Paul has a Charizard and sells it or something like. He probably would never sell it, but let's say you get an NFT with his name on it or his tag. You found out who he is, or anybody famous for that matter. Like it instantly adds value to that particular NFT. That's why I'm trying to get it signed by all y'all. That's why I'm trying to get one from every one of y'all YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Because at one day, you know, some of those pieces are going to be worth. It's going to add another 15-20% to the value. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't it?
I have a question, guys. I have a question. So I'm thinking on selling some of my NFTs of second season to get maybe a 9 win or Amanda or something. But I want to get the 100, you know, but now I'm thinking about quality, over quantity, and I love my NFT, so I don't know what to do, man. Or I want to trade maybe I love the Mermy concept because sentimental value, but I know that is not that valuable. So I don't know what to do. What do you suggest?
I am definitely not somebody who has any flipping or marketing or selling knowledge whatsoever, lads. So I'll leave it to the boys.
Right. So what specifically are you thinking about selling? Like, give me 1 or 2 items.
Maybe my second Superman my Supergirl.
Uh-huh.
I have two.
Okay.
What else do I have? I
So
have
Superman, Supergirl.
I have the Pitbull, well, the hoverboards set.
Yeah. The ultra rare, right?
Yeah,
okay.
And I have the set, so maybe the whole set.
You got the whole set? Okay.
So I don't know what else. Maybe the Jade and the book, but I love the book, so maybe the Ron English set.
I mean, and you want to get a Nightwing or something like that?
Yes, I know that I have to sell all of them to get a Nightwing. But I know I'm not gonna get the set. You know that I don't think I'm gonna get at resale. That's a lot of money. So
right. So I think you're better off staying diversified between all the Mermacorno sets and the hoverboard sets, and because I mean having a Nightwing, unless it means that much to you, you know, I think the hoverboards are going to be used as transportation because you've seen the metaverse today, right? And you've seen how slow those characters are running in the metaverse. I think they could easily add the hoverboards to that to like add a speed quality so you can get around the metaverse quicker. So you want to keep that hoverboard set because not everybody's going to be able to have one. And that's where the renting NFTs comes into play. So you're going to be able to earn passive income just because you own a set of hoverboards and you can rent it out to somebody in the metaverse whenever they want to just get to somewhere quicker. So I think it's better that you stay diversified instead of like putting all your eggs in the Nightwing basket when you don't have that many, you know, options.
Okay. Or maybe I just have to work more and to buy a Nightwing.
Yeah, that too.
Please send more escrows to my way.
What's up, baby Vault?
Yeah, VeVe Vault just came in the room. What's going on, Vault?
Shout out to VeVe Vault, man.
Hey, VeVe Vault.
He's got the best drop tactics, man. As soon as he told me about that a line gate, I don't know if you guys know about a line gate, where you line up the arrow to the buy button. I got the book. Yeah. That's how I got the book.
I got from your stream. Now, I didn't know about the book, so I missed out on the book. I appreciate you for hiding that information from the community. Way to be a team player, Gale.
What book?
I'll go ahead and put that out. What book?
The Book of the Dead?
Yeah.
What didn't you know about it?
No, I didn't know about the lineup button on the first drop. That's it. I was just messing with you. Yeah.
Okay.
But I watched the stream after that drop. Or was it? I think I watched your stream. It was about whatever the second drop was. Maybe what was the second drop yesterday?
The rabbits.
The rabbits. Okay.
Rabbits.
No, you know what? I watched it before the rabbits because I used it on the rabbits, and I got the camouflage, and I got that 46
nice
night watch or whatever. So thank you, the Gale, because I found that on your stream. Thank you, VeVe Vault, because you gave it to the Gale. You know what I'm saying? I passed it on to a few people on my end. I know everybody likes to keep it, you know, down, but it's out now. It's out now.
I tried it today with no success.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a luck of draw kind of thing at this point. I got all of them except for I should have went after 3 Jawses, and but I went after one of each except for the bogus because I only had 3 devices. So I went and grabbed my kid's iPad, had my work phone and my personal phone, and I was able to get all 3 of them using that. So man, like he's always right on money with the drops. And if anybody in here don't know, maybe you go check out, I think VeVe Vault has it. It's one of his last videos. And you line up the buy now with the okay and you just spam it. At about 5 seconds left, I just but don't do it too fast because it'll turn gray. So you don't want to do like video game fast. You just want to get a nice, so as the time is going down and they put the timer up there, line them up and just practice to see how fast you can go without it giving you that gray screen. You know.
So did you get it? So, did you get it doing the? Did you
I got 3 posters today and 2 rabbits yesterday doing it.
I messed up.
Man.
See, here I messed up. So learn from my mistake. People were talking about wait 1 second after it hits 0. I did that, I should have spammed it like I did for the book. I didn't spam it, so I missed out for the first time in like a long time. I didn't get anything for the posters.
Yeah.
So it does that click, 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 like that?
Yeah. I'll send you a screen recording of me lining it up and showing you. You just won't see my finger go like this, but you will see me line it up. And what you're doing is you're hitting buy now and canceling out the error at the same time within that same second. You just one finger, just boop 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 boop.
No, it's more like
genius move. Very smart. Yeah, exactly.
Smart.
No, it's more like click, 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 not click, 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 click. It's click, 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 click.
Yeah. Click.
Like it moves, like music.
Put a little rhythm to it, but it's like it's tips like that you know. I guarantee you, out of the 19 people here, that's going to help somebody get a drop on the next drop tomorrow, on the secret drop. But you know, that's why you kind of
drop.
We speculating. I don't see why they wouldn't.
No, we're not. We're not doing any more speculating. Thank you very much.
Why not?
All right.
Why
because
I sold my
this is probably a good time for me to explain myself, because I think there's enough people in here as well.
Yeah.
Just so we can get it out the way, I can get it off my fucking chest. So so I majorly fucked up today. By not reading what I should have read in the comments. Was just kind of tired and was looking through the comments, and it was did you guys see the big poster thing where everyone was trying to like decipher all of the words and everything in the metaverse?
Oh yeah.
So it was a picture of the Mickey Mouse hand, and somebody had commented, you know, there's a bunch of comments. Somebody had tagged Disney in their fucking comment. And I was like, just, you know, going through it, whatever, clicked on a comment, and then ran down the list of people that were in it, and I thought that Disney had liked the comment. But they were in fact just included in the fucking conversation. They were just included in the list of people. And like a freaking idiot, I recorded it and all, but I kept going like back and forth between it. I was like, this isn't real. Is this actually? No way. No. And then kept going back and forth. Should have fucking fact checked with the family from now on. You know, not doing anything unchecked by y'all. So yeah, this is just my official apology to the family for giving anybody an aneurysm or a heart attack this afternoon.
Doesn't matter. Don't worry.
But yeah,
I think you're the only one stressing about it.
And that's why.
Go ahead.
Khaki's changed his name. Yeah. Oh, we forget. Oh, you've changed. I didn't even see that. Thanks. Thank you.
For sure. Already, you know.
So yeah.
Shout out to
Orion, crypto traders in.
Orion.
Orion.
It's Orion.
Look at it. Yes.
How's it going?
Thank Orion, because Orion is one of the integral parts of giving us this young lady right here.
Orange bag
lady. Yeah, they did a lot. I'll let Orange do it because this is her thing. But I've heard it so many times. I've heard her talk about Orion so many times. So I know when he popped up, I was like, "Oh, Orion's here. What's up?"
Yeah, unreal. So yeah, I'll just give you like a really quick rundown. So Orion, basically, when I started like getting into VeVe, got into VeVe, got into the feed, into the chat, just sort of talking, asking lots of questions about what the hell this thing was. And I was actually talking to Wizard. Do you guys know Wizard from VeVe as well?
Crypto Wizard, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do you know him, Gale, from VeVe?
Not until earlier when I was just listening to you guys.
Oh, you were in us. You were there with us earlier. That's right.
Was he in there? Oh, you was in there?
Yeah, he was there. Or not Orion. Okay. Wizard was there. But yeah, the Gale was there. He was just chilling though. But yeah, so Orion, I basically just started asking these guys a lot of questions about trading and about what OMI was and about what cryptocurrency was and about just exchanges and everything. So he basically taught me how to trade through screenshots like on Telegram. So we're just like going back and forth with these screenshots and going through all the exchanges and everything. But yeah, and then I was able to go on and buy other stuff and get involved in with all you freaking weirdos. So yeah, so it's kind of down to Orion. So
right. So you met Orion through VeVe, and then he introduced you to trading on the other side. Yeah. Awesome.
That's awesome because you never know how your reach is gonna reach how many other people, like because of Orion or Orange Bag Lady started a YouTube channel, and you don't know how many more people she's gonna touch because somebody took the time to reach out to her and build her up, so to speak, teach her the ways, so it's awesome to hear that.
Yeah, it's really
definitely good to hear, bro.
And it was something that I never ever thought I'd be able to do. Do you know what I mean? I never thought I'd be able to look at a chart and be like, I know what that means. I know what that green thing means. I know what the red. I know what all the numbers. I never ever thought that I'd be able to understand it, but he was able to break it down super, super well. I was just like, please explain this to me like you're talking to a 6-year-old child, and I will then understand it. And he did that, and yeah. So,
but it also means that you are a fast learner, so that's good. So you have to be proud of you,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked. I was shocked, but yeah, I think it's a lot down to his teaching as well. A lot of it.
They say when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So you must have been like, you wanted the knowledge, so you found somebody who was willing to share it.
Yeah, totally right. Totally right, man.
Rebel Duck. Rebel Duck.
Mr. Ducky.
You know so many people, guys. I only know BB Bolt, and that's it. And
well, that's why we're on YouTube, Wendy. We wanted to, get a wider range of audience.
Now, can I get an O in the chat? Now, watch this, Wendy. Can I get an O in the chat if you are familiar with Wendy Stabalis?
Escrow Wendy.
Yeah.
Supergirl Escrow.
Get the dab, Wendy. We'll see how many people actually know you, because that'll be good if very few people know you. Then
we need the Facebook ones. We need the because you have the Facebook ones. We need all of those guys to know that you're doing this YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jace knew about you. Yeah. So
Rebel
Duck knew about you.
But that's embarrassing.
See, dude.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm ready.
Miranda knew about you. Embarrass her, guys. I know y'all know about Wendy. She don't know none of y'all. She got to do better. You got to do better. You got to know your community better, yo. Everybody knows you, dude. Okay, Orion knows Wendy. There's one more. A bunch of O's out there.
Oh my God, that's embarrassing, guys. No, my God, that's too much attention. No, I don't want to.
All right, if we get up to 10, you've got to bust a dance move. That's your punishment. You gotta.
My God. I will do it in the metaverse,
In the metaverse.
Because there is a dance in the metaverse, right?
That was a cool dance.
I saw them. I saw them get down.
Yeah. So VeVe Vault said you did a great interview. Yeah, that's right. You was actually, I think VeVe Vault introduced you to everybody as far as was that your first interview on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's the first time I saw you on YouTube. I seen your name. Knew of you through Facebook and the trades and stuff. That's where everybody was trying to send me to. If I was to do a trade, they kept saying Wendy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think I had added you because I wasn't talking about doing no trades. I'll be real skeptical about trading, but yeah. So we knew your name before that, but we didn't know anything about you. So when VeVe Vault did the interview, shout out to VeVe Vault for doing that, man. And
thank you,
VeVe Vault.
He was so
Yeah,
nice
straight
with
up.
me because I was like so nervous when he did the interview. So it was awesome.
Right,
So
right.
thank you to Chris, BB Bold. So I
Yeah, you
appreciate it.
couldn't. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, you couldn't tell it. That's the good thing about a
Yeah.
good interviewer is you'll be nervous, but they'll never allow it to show through your question answering and the way they present their questions to you and stuff like that. So that's dope. That's dope that we couldn't tell it on screen that you was nervous. But I'm nervous right now anytime I jump
Oh my
on.
God, you're awesome, Khaki.
Shut up! Shut up! No, you're not.
No. I have no problem with speaking in front of people at all, man. Like I
He
grew up in
flexing the
front of a big.
Batman's.
Yeah. Oh, who is me? No.
Yeah, so you flexing the Batman's. You ain't nervous. You got the mask on. You ain't nervous.
Yeah. No, not at all, man. But I do public speak, like at my job and stuff, man. I come from a humongous family, so I'm always trying to talk over somebody and fighting for. I was the middle kid, so I've always fought for a voice, fought for you know what I'm saying. So coming out here and talking is really nothing, man. The mask and all
See,
of this is
I would struggle. See, doing like
yeah.
presentations or anything in front
you
of
serious?
actual people.
What?
For me,
yeah,
it's
nah.
horrible.
No.
Like
That's easy.
I always have been like very shy. So
Yeah.
for me, like too much attention is like no man. I freak out. Like in real life, I'm very, very, very shy. Like I don't have a lot of friends. I have good friends, but I'm
That's
not
all
the
you need,
kind.
bud.
Oh my God, it's like no too much attention. I don't want attention.
Right,
So-
same here. I'm introverted.
Yeah,
Are you? Yeah,
that's the word actually.
I figured that. So let me ask that. Let me ask this question because I love how I love what this provides for people like that struggle with like public socialism. Is that something that so you saying, Gale, if I came and said, because for me, I used to do a lot of bar hopping and stuff, and I could sit down at the bar and have a conversation with everybody around the bar. Won't even know them, but by the end of the day, I kind of feel like I know them. So you would never be able to sit down at the bar and just carry on conversations with random people?
I'm reserved. I have the potential to do that, but like it's not my first option. Like I'll sit back and like survey the scene, and I'm not gonna instantly vibe with everybody right away. I gotta like feel you out and see if we click, and I'm not,
And
oh my God,
what
I'm
it
the
is,
same. Do you know what works for me? For example, if I go to a place and people come to me to talk to me, I always get nervous. Like if I like the guy, he's going to think that I hate him. But in fact, is that I'm just so shy that I'm like, I have to go. No. I'm the worst. Like for me, social skills are the worst.
What about you, Back? Yeah. What about you?
I could talk to a chair. So
okay.
yeah,
I'm the same way.
But,
and for me,
but if it's like if it's one-on-one, I can talk to a chair. But if I had to talk to a chair in front of like 30 people, I'd be like, no.
So I have a story. You want to see a story?
Yeah.
So when I graduated from my bachelor, I had to do the final speech for the whole generation. So like how do you call it? The bachelor. I was chosen because I was the top student from the whole faculty.
Valedictorian.
Yeah, that thing. So I'm nervous in front of people. So like I can see from far. So what I did was just taking off my glasses so I couldn't see the whole audience.
Oh, smart.
That's smart.
That's how I did it. But I was so nervous because if I see the faces of people, oh my God,
that's funny.
I just take them off and I just read my speech. And that's how I did it, man. Because I don't like attention. I'm the worst.
Right.
I can.
The rebel.
Go ahead, bud.
No. I just want to read some of his comments. It's kind of funny. The Rebel Duck said he did acting out in BC for many years, and he says he still wants to throw up when talking in front of people. I have no problem.
Yes,
VeVe Boss says,
I was
after
just
4 or
gonna
5
say something
beers,
similar.
maybe. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, just what the Rebel Duck said about like doing acting and performing and stuff. I did sort of done dancing, performing arts and stuff since I was a wee in. And I can do that okay, but it's when I have to open my mouth and talk, in front of people. But dancing and that sort of thing in front of it's nowhere near as bad, I don't think. Still get nerves, but nowhere near as like.
I don't know, man. It's different with me. So the way that you do, Gale, when you're sitting back, kind of surveying and all of that, that's kind of like well, I guess you're more of a reactive type of person, where you sit back and somebody you don't have problems engaging with people, but on a reactive basis, you're not really proactive with it. Me, I'm the exact opposite. I can come back and it depends on my mood. I can come back and sit and kind of survey, but for me, I would prefer to go on the offense and get out here and engage with this person, engage with this person. So I'm not trying to read mannerisms, because for me, I'm a very visual person and I pick up on body language and stuff like that. So for me, I'm trying to see and make sure if there's any bad energy anywhere, and I'm doing that by speaking to them and this, that, and the third. And most of the times it's not, and then it'll be like, okay, he wants to be left alone, or that person wants to be left alone. And then I kind of go into it like that. But I'm more proactively doing it, speaking to you right out the gate. Hey, how you doing? We make eye contact. Like, I got to either keep eye contact with you until you either look away or we both nod and acknowledge each other, or I'm speaking. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't, I hate to make eye contact and then turn away and try to wonder what they're trying to wonder about me. So I'll just go ahead and speak. Hey, man, what's going on? How's it going? Okay, what you doing here? And then it goes and storm rolls into something completely different. So it's interesting to see how many different views on just interactions and greetings there are, man. It's crazy.
Absolutely, man. Like, but it'll be so strange to see how we all feel, because I feel like we'll all meet each other at some point.
Yeah.
And we'll all have like interacted over this, but how we'll all feel when we meet each other in real life? Is it just going to be like, what's crack? It's going to be just like, it's going to be mental.
Oh, I want to do that, man. We have
100%.
Party in Cancun, please. Party in Cancun.
Yeah.
Cancun.
Oh,
is that 10 cents?
What did you say?
Cancun at 10 cents.
Yeah.
10 cents only.
I can pull some vacation funds at 10 cents for sure.
And Cancun is like, well, it's closer for Europe, right? There are direct flights to Cancun, actually.
I think so. I think Dr. Greenthumb has been to Cancun, I believe, a couple of years ago. So he could let us know. But yeah, I think apparently it's stunning place in the world.
Yeah.
And I would
party in Cancun instead of Las Vegas. We have to go to Cancun. I will host it.
I'll sell my Superman for Cancun.
Yeah, right. Basically.
Yeah, that's just one
Mexico
Superman.
Is very cheap.
That's it. Yeah.
Mexico is so cheap, guys. So now that I see with dollars,
we may be able to get there with some Murmacornos, Gil. Be honest.
Yeah, we may be. Yeah.
I may be able to get there with some Murmacornos, bro. Say Superman for Vegas. You may have some gambling money too out there in Vegas with Superman. Yeah, I mean,
I'm bringing the whole squad with Superman.
Heck yes! Everybody in the chat coming to Cancun.
Yes,
as well.
Cancun. I will host it. I promise.
Amazing. Good.
I will make the best Latin party for the VeVe family.
Yeah. Okay, Snack Time VHS says Cancun Spring Break 1999 was lit. Yo, 97 through the early 2000s. Man, golden years right there, man. You couldn't tell me nothing around them times. You understand me? That's when we were dipping down the bike week in Myrtle Beach and running up the Virginia Beach bike week. And yeah, I don't know nothing about that East Coast stuff over here, man. Tell me, beautiful, beautiful time periods, man. But when you said at Cancun in 99, man, I think I went to Myrtle Beach Spring Break 99, Daytona Beach, bike week down in Daytona too. So yeah, those are good. Those are good golden years for me, man. You know, before I knew how rough it was out here. You know
Good
what I mean?
music years as well.
Yeah,
Like-
great music, the best music.
Steven Rhodes says, Khaki will surprise everybody when he comes in for a hug without the mask. You'll be like, who the F is this hugging me?
Hey, yo, nobody's
Yeah.
gonna know. I'm just gonna be dapping everyone. What up, Gale? What's going on?
Yeah.
Orange, what's up? Weird guy off of me, man.
You'd be like,
Do you know what will be fun? Like to do like a, how did you say, costume party? Like everyone goes with a different character of the NFT.
yes.
I
I will dress
yeah.
as Supergirl. That will be my my costume,
You know,
Supergirl.
yeah. But you gotta own whatever NFT you come dressed in. You gotta own it.
Of course, I have
Cool,
two
cool.
Supergirls.
Okay, because you talking
So
about selling some stuff now. So I just want to make
One,
sure.
no,
You
one
can't
of them.
call yourself Supergirl
Just
if
one.
you're selling Supergirl. Okay, that's gonna be
Oh,
the
what
rules.
about-
We'll get to.
What about you guys? Who would you guys dress up as?
I would have to come as Todd. I just get a big blanket and just
Oh.
hold my arms up like this the whole time. A big black sheet and just walk around like this. You know what I'm saying? Get some kind of like hangers or something hanging up and just drape it down and all
Stick
that.
it, yeah, like sellotape it, Rob.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you gotta get the spikes out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
saw
would
a funny tweet with that. I forget what her name is. It's like Maris or something, Morbis or something like that. It's a chick on Twitter, and she was the way she put. I don't want to mess it up because the way that she put it was so perfect. It was something like somebody need to give Batman lessons on tying sheets. Somebody need to give Todd Batman lessons on tying. Or it was something of that. And then when you see Todd with, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's over here scrambling, trying to fold
Oh,
these sheets
God.
up or something, man. Like that just had me dying laughing, man.
So get this.
Gale, you,
I'm-
what?
Go.
I'm gonna wear a yellow tuxedo, right? All yellow. and I'm gonna go as Ritmo.
Hey, but you got to be on all fours.
Yes!
You got to be on all fours all night.
All night. Be like,
Or get the little costume with the legs that come out. Or,
And you have to do the dance.
gotta
Yeah,
do
you
the
have to do
dance,
his.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange,
Amazing.
you which
For
one?
sure. Orange.
Oh, I think I would do Harley Quinn, you know.
Oh,
I think I would do I'm not
FA?
sure, but I
Or-
like the idea. I'm not sure. I like
Nah, you got.
is there any she has like does she have like black and white hair in any of them? Because I'd love to like spray my hair like half.
half?
Do you know what I mean?
black
Like
and half white.
Corella
half
Declare.
black.
She's like that in most. of them.
Yeah, dude, Cruella. She would be a good NFT, dude.
Yeah, she would.
Cruella.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which
You
one?
gotta-
Who?
Cruella de Vil.
Oh my God!
Oh
Did
yeah,
you see the
yeah,
movie?
yeah,
Yeah, we saw that.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
please go to see it.
What? All
Cruella.
dogs go to heaven?
Oh, that
Oh,
was
do you remember that movie?
that was a sad movie.
Love it was a sad movie, man.
I was
I love that
Please.
movie though. That
Heck
Lady and the
yes.
Tramp, 101 Dalmatians, Cruella, all them
Oh,
good movies,
all
man.
of them.
Good classics.
do you guys
classic.
remember The Fox and the Hound? Is
Yes,
that that's
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
my
of course.
favorite movie for
Another
a while.
Disney movie.
no
Yeah.
way?
That was my favorite movie.
Yes.
What is that? Hold on, because I don't know the names in English. What is that about?
The Disney movie.
You know, I can't even remember really what the storyline's about, but it's traumatic too.
What is
Was
the
it
name?
The Fox and the Hound.
The Fox and the Hound?
Yeah, the dog and the fox.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
I have to see it because I know the name.
Yeah,
Spanish.
in Spanish.
The dog.
Dude,
and the...
we
El
like
perro y-
yes.
la dama y el vagabundo, ¿no?
Yeah, that one.
That one.
That
That's
one.
it.
Yeah, sounds right.
Hold on. I have to show you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Dama y el vagabundo. So it's this one.
Go.
Yes,
Yep.
that.
No,
That's
no,
Lady
no.
and the
Oh
Tramp.
no,
That's
no.
Lady and the Tramp.
No.
Let me see. It's
Yeah, because you sent it to her, Khaki. It's
Yeah,
quite
that one.
it's a weird one.
I haven't watched that one.
Oh, you gotta watch that one. You're gonna cry. Maybe.
I don't like to cry.
You don't like to cry? You
It's
won't
I don't
cry.
like to cry.
sad one.
You won't cry.
It,
That was a good movie.
but weren't a lot of them pretty traumatic? Like Bambi, The Lion King. These
El
are
Zorro, El Perro.
Y el perro. So everyone
Zorro.
practice.
Oh, that was right.
Perro.
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 Perro. Ajá.
Zorro.
I don't have my
Perro.
Chihuahua to teach you Spanish, guys.
No, that's what we need. We need it.
We need to like draw it so you can have a picture and you just like bring it out.
You just put your eyes and your mouth through it. Just get a box, get a cardboard box. Draw the
People need to see
Chihuahua.
it.
Yeah. Get your
Spanish
yeah,
lesson with the Chihuahua.
A lot of these
There
guys
you
will have
go.
no idea what we're freaking talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to go to my Instagram to see
Yes.
the videos. Some of them, I don't know why they don't save, but some of them I have the Chihuahua.
Please go and check out all of her videos.
First hour. Yeah, I think it only saves like the first hour. Because when we're doing more Instagram, we're doing like 3 and 4 hours back to back to back to back. So I think it's only like the first hour. And then we've been going for an hour and 10 minutes already. So we would have already shut down and regrouped already again. You know what I mean?
But with the one that I did with Orange Bag Lady and with Claire, it didn't save for, I don't know. Because it just, do you remember that it just turned off? And
yes.
And it didn't
just cut us out.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have to do another one because I wanted to save it, but well.
Community, do y'all have any questions while we're talking? You can put a
please
put a O in the beginning
orange.
of the sentence
or orange.
Yeah, put an orange so that we know that it's a comment.
A question.
Orange Bag Lady to read to the panel and all of that. So we know it's a question. So because we know you get into your sidebars and all of that, which is cool, and we encourage all of that for sure. Because this is just kind of like a community space, but on YouTube.
On the chill.
On the chill. So, but we definitely want to keep the interactions with you guys and us, and I try to look down and catch as many questions as possible. So if you pop an orange, then we'll automatically know. Hey.
Okay, we got one here, lad. Okay. We've got one from the lovely VeVe Vault. We've got, which brands do you think we won't be able to take off the app? Oh, that's a good question.
Let's each give one.
Okay. Which brands can we not take off the app?
Givenchy.
Dang.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, why? Why do you think?
Because it's Givenchy, so maybe they're not gonna. They're going to be like, no, you're not gonna sell my stuff outside of the app. It's just for VeVe. Maybe. I hope they allow
Givenchy.
Givenchy.
The pinkies up.
Givenchy. I'm sorry. In Spanish, Givenchy.
All right, so for me, and this will probably surprise a lot of people. For me, I would say the Myrmicornos.
How so?
Because I think that a lot of what VeVe's success stems on is reaching as wide an audience as they possibly can. And the Myrmicornos are probably the most kid-friendly set that we have out there. The Kryptons are kind of kid, but they're scary kids. You drop a Krypton and AR on a kid's head, it'll scare them. I don't think that a lot of the Batman and that stuff is cool, but for like younger audiences and kid friendly, it's a real pure, clean brand. It's just colorful unicorns everywhere. There's nothing super special about it, but like I said, if you remove that, then it almost feels as if this is just an adult's kind of collecting space. You know what I mean? I don't see any other.
I kind of have a counterpoint to that. I think Simone Legno, he's close with David Yu, and I think David Yu can talk him into it. as well as the Tokidoki is listed on Binance, right? So they got the Binance NFT. So I think Simon Legno is open to having his Tokidokis, have free reign across the internet. That's just my opinions on it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they've already dropped some Tokidoki exclusive stuff that we thought was going. The login screen monster is dropped on Binance, so that's not going to be a FA over here if they drop it over here. It's almost like the same exact model. You know what I mean? Little green guy with the sneakers. I wanted him. I wanted that dude in the vault, man. But they dropped him on Binance.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
so mine is Unicornos. Yeah, I think he'll do a lot of them.
Yeah, he's coming.
Gale, what about you, man?
I think probably Superman or DC. I think they're still, they're big brands and they want to protect their brand. Yeah, I think those guys will need some time.
Yeah, I think I probably agree. I think the ones that had like the remember I can't remember the specific ones.
Darwin
but
Quinn or Darwin
is it the ones? I'm not sure, but the ones that Reese said that the licensors were like he kind of said that they were the ones that make the decision. It's kind of out of our hands with. So I think those ones, the ones that are super heavily, how would you say it, like watched, I guess, by the brands, or they have a real hand in, like with death and like with those sort of alterations. I'd say maybe they would probably be the most protective of their IP, and maybe would want to keep it within that sphere. But yeah, it's a great question. Thanks, Vault, for that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So
sorry,
Steven
Wendy, were you
Rose.
going to say something there, bud?
No, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was not important.
Non importante.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I completely.
Gracias.
Oh my God! I completely misread the question. So he was basically asking which one do we think won't go to OpenSea, basically, right?
Yeah.
I completely misread that. Like I thought that was something that they were saying. Which one can we not take off the app? Like just burn, poof, and be gone with. So that's why I went with that. So,
no.
But now saying which one
change.
we can't take off the app. Yeah. So I would. Shit.
It's a tough question, man.
What was the question? I just laughed.
And I think Wendy. Yeah, I think. So the question was, which one do we think we won't be able to take the NFTs off of VeVe and sell onto another platform?
That's what I took it as.
Yes.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That's definitely what he was going for.
I think Givenchy, whatever you call that,
yeah,
they are going to be very careful with the brand. But maybe, well, you know what? Depends on the fee they are going to charge to take off VeVe. Maybe like if you pay for the kind of license to sell outside of the app. I don't know.
Oh, that's interesting. Never thought about that, actually. They'll charge you to take it out of VeVe.
They have to. I think they're going to, So, but I think eventually, I'm not sure if like DC or Marvel.
Yeah,
they're going to be
Marvel,
like very picky.
I don't. Yeah, sure. DC and Marvel. I think that they only want to deal with VeVe because of the name VeVe has, and they're real particular about protecting their brand. And like Reed said about them allowing other NFTs to come up here, those IPs aren't going to allow stuff like that because they don't want to see, this shit emoji NFT sitting beside their Harley Quinn in the marketplace. Yep. You see what I'm saying? Because then it kind of takes away from that. So I think that Marvel will protect that, and companies like DC will protect that and keep a lot of their stuff from being able to come off of the app and go into open market and stuff like that.
Or maybe we are going to be able to take outside of the app Givenchy, but not Pride, because maybe the rare is the one that is going to be more careful, like to trade outside of the app. I don't know.
I think it's interesting, like the idea of Givenchy being like a fashion brand as well. It's kind of separate to, you know, something that's in a movie or something that's in a comic book or something like that. The fashion industry, maybe, I don't know, maybe they kind of...
Maybe they're going to be more like, no, they are just going to be in VeVe because it's very special, you know, the same treatment.
Yeah.
So, because if we are willing to sell in everywhere, like, I don't think they want that treatment, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Like they want to be exclusive.
Exactly.
Like the way you can get, you know, nice, super nice fashion pieces in very specific little boutiques and that sort of thing. Maybe that's so you get designer NFTs, you know, in the fashion world, but only in VeVe. That would be a pretty good reason, I think.
Nice. All right, one quick one, and then I want to introduce somebody that I know personally that's in the room. So shout out, bro. We're gonna get to you in just a minute. So Steve Rhodes said Ice King is most undervalued NFT on VeVe now. What do you think?
Most undervalued?
Most undervalued.
He's one of the most. I wouldn't say the most.
Right. Yeah, that's his opinion, and he's asking for, I guess, ours on what we think is the most undervalued.
Okay.
Ice. Well, I'll let you go ahead, Gale, because you was about to go into
oh no, I'm thinking. So if somebody else has something.
Oh yeah, I'll go. All right. So for me, it's a few of them out there. I think be careful about undervaluing the season 1 rares, and I'll just put it as a collective group on these smaller priced Adventure Times. When VeVe was at the height of its thing, and Reed can attest to this because we was out looking at prices and stuff too. Adventure Times, Powerpuff Girl rares, the Mojo Jojos, the Ice Kings, the Stelinas, the Metellos, like all of these rares, I think are very, very undervalued because they haven't had another drop come behind of it like Batman does. Every time Batman drops a season, it boosts up the previous season because now you're looking at the previous season as more valued than the current season. It just keeps piling on value to the previous ones. But for Adventure Time, we haven't had anything drop. A lot of this stuff was already here when we first jumped on the app in late February and early March. So we have never seen an Adventure Time drop. So there has never been any hype for it. It's only been sitting on the shelves when we came. So our viewpoint on it changed after the market reopened back up. I'll tell y'all now, I was buying Ritmo and buying Rainicorns and the Marcelines at $600-$700 and thinking that was a steal. And I guarantee you they will get back to those prices again. Ice King was $270, $280. So whenever it dropped down to $230, I was buying it and selling it back again.
And how much is it? How much is it now?
Like 50, 60.
Drop right now. Yeah, $70, $80 for them. And all of the bubbles have been $50, $40, $60. Those are starting to go. I'm not the bubbles, but the Buttercups and the Blossoms, the Powerpuff Girls, all of these have been forgotten about. But I tell you, there are people that are sitting on 30, 40, 50, 60 of these things, and they just sitting and waiting because they know that when crowds come, these are the less thought of now because you don't hear anything else about it. But watch what happens to that season. And all of these are season 1s. And when people like Kozik Frank Kozik speaks in AMAs with the community. That's why I love this dude, and I think he's gonna be a big staple and a big voice for VeVe. Period, because he's been selling collectibles for years. He has his own business and with the collectibles, and he does the kid robot and all of this, so he understands collectibles. And he said 2 days ago in the AMA that everything that we're buying right now is like us buying rookie cards.
Yep.
We're basically buying VeVe rookie cards. So you take that 5 years down the road, everything that's on the market right now is undervalued, in my opinion. You know, so some are more undervalued than most. And I think you can find a lot of gems if you're sitting there with only $100 or $60, $70. Go to season 1 and just get you something. Don't even care what it is. Just get you another one of whatever those things are, because season 1 will go down in history. If VeVe turns into what we think VeVe is going to turn into, it's going to go down in history as the first season. And there'll never be another first season. We're talking 5 years down the road, we're going to be on season 20. You know, so in 5 years, season 1 it ain't going to be nothing in the marketplace. And then you're going to have to, you know, send offers to people and try to grab stuff out of their vaults because it's not even going to be on the marketplace anymore. You'll see the numbers start to dwindle. And the ones that are going to be listed is going to be like $30,000, $50,000, $70,000, some stuff that, well, you got to make them an offer that they can't refuse. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But that's a long. I told you, y'all got to shut me up, man. I'll just go running and talking. So I don't even know. Did I steal some of your stuff? I basically said all season 1. That was a stupid answer. But to give one, I would say Buttercup.
Yes, I agree.
She's the most
Buttercup
popular.
and Blossom.
Yeah. Buttercup and Blossom. She's the most beloved Powerpuff Girl. She's the leader of the Powerpuff Girls, and I think
Blossom,
with the price.
No, Blossom.
Blossom,
the orange one, the orange one, right?
Yeah.
Blossom is the orange one. Yeah. So, and I think she's cheaper. No, I think she may be a few dollars higher than Buttercup.
No, she's cheaper than Buttercup right now. I think.
She is. You see what I'm saying?
Let's see.
Yeah, Buttercup is 4,000.
Yeah,
mints.
the orange one. Yeah. Okay. So she has more mints then, because she is because VeVe does that. They have a tendency of doing that, doing the most popular one as the most mints, right? So excuse me on the Buttercup. So this is all stuff that my sister's been telling me because she grew up a Powerpuff fan. That's the one that she wanted. There you go. You see what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
Awesome. Yeah,
that's
definitely.
My jam.
So yeah.
So I'll go next. I think the posters drop is undervalued right now. It's Comic-Con exclusive, right? The first ever Comic-Con exclusives. It's from the Mondo company who does poster prints. People already collect and trade these posters, and they dropped on VeVe for the first time yesterday. And all of the posters have less than 2,000 editions, so they're all pretty much ultra rares. And you know, people are listing them for like less than $200 right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, exactly. So we basically made our own ultra rare, which is the Jaws. In our head, we've created our own ultra rare, even though the mints aren't really that different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. That's a good one. CE low mints, almost the same number as Riso, just a couple hundred more, but not really because they took 90. So really, it's only 1,800 of them really out there ripping and running. You know what I'm saying? Of each one, 1,800 mint, $65. You got it at $65 retails.
And these are fan favorites. Like we were talking about Jaws on Twitter. Like Jaws was the movie that made people afraid to get in the water for like the longest time. Like you gotta think of what Jaws meant to people back in the day, and for people to have that poster on their wall, it means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, straight up. Yep. Orange. Skipping you?
No, not at all. I think I don't have a lot of. I'm not like y'all. I don't know the crack with pricing and like what's good and what's not. But I think I don't know. Is it kind of relative? Because I feel like the way there's collectibles like, is it the Adventure Time ones you can't get in China, or you can get in China? There's one that you can only get somewhere. Where is it?
Yeah,
Which one? I'm not sure.
Adventure Time and Powerpuff Girls retail, we could only buy them through a Chinese account.
Right.
Okay.
We could buy them in the market wherever, but they could only sell them in China. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I was gonna say that would maybe drive up the value, but it doesn't really, because anybody can get them from anywhere in the secondary market, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's mad to just see a load of rares. All of the rares that, like, is Mira a rare? Ice King's a rare.
Yeah.
There's a load of rares that are sitting underneath like $100, which I'm not somebody that knows what the fuck I'm doing with this whatsoever, but yeah, it just kind of seems a bit crazy, and I didn't know that it had fluctuated that much. Which one went from being like 300 to now being like 70?
Yeah.
Again, so it fluctuated. It went from like retail right up and then kind of dipped again.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's interesting. I didn't know that they had sort of done that.
Yeah.
You got
something,
old school things. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Wendy.
Sorry, guys. I was one. Sorry, work. What happened?
I was escrowing.
That's okay.
I was not doing escrow, but like, I don't know if you saw the Twitter. So someone is selling 20K gems for good rates. So everyone is asking me, and I have like 2 people asking me. So I was trying to reply to all of them. So sorry.
That's cool. Always working. That's what's up.
Yes.
Yeah,
what happened? What was the question? I'm back.
What do you think is the most
undervalued?
I agree with the Ice King and also the Adventure Times, Marceline, and all of them. I think they are undervalued because first the region that it was not available, because now we have the access to them, but before no. And also Ultraman. I think Ultraman.
Yeah, for sure.
The posters and the characters, like the
figures.
The 2D and the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think those Adventure Time Series 1 and 2, the Powerpuff Girls también. Sorry. Spanglish. Sorry. Yes, the Ultraman 2D. Also, I know that it has a lot of editions, but the ultra rare for the DeLoreans that is interactive is the first interactive. It's awesome. The details are great.
Right.
So I don't understand why people don't value it, because like we discussed this before, because people that is not in VeVe, when they see the ultra rare, they just want it. They are like, oh, I just want it. That one is awesome. I just want it. We don't value it because we see the mints. But people outside of VeVe that is not thinking about investing and the mints, and they just see like collection, and they just want it. So I think it's undervalued. Those.
Nice. Good. Those. Yep.
And I agree with the Ice King.
I'll give you a few more. Frank Kozik's Labbits, Ron English's Serial Killers. What else did Ron English have? Well, basically all of Artist Alley. Like, these pieces already go for like a decent amount elsewhere, and we're getting them first appearance in premium digital format or first edition, whatever they labeled it. I think all of those are undervalued.
And we heard it. I agree fully. We heard it out of the horse's mouth. I think the other day. Well, I think it was on Twitter. He said, Frank said that, the stuff that people have acquired now, he said just next year, he was like, these are going to have appreciated significantly. Not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, this is apparently according to what he believes, what Frank believes. Yeah, he feels that they will have changed a lot price wise in a year.
Frank knows. He's been around the block. He knows.
So guys, do you know that in my group in Facebook, Franz, Kosik, and Ron English, they are inside of the group.
And you're on Facebook?
Yeah.
I've heard.
What?
I've heard a few people talk about.
He liked my picture with the rabbits. And I was like, and he wrote. I think he comments on them. I was, oh,
amazing! Like, how cool is that? How cool is that?
So guys, please go to VeVe Collectibles in Facebook and follow us.
Yeah.
And I will accept your profiles.
Heck yes.
Because I am moderator.
Okay. All right. So if y'all don't mind, man,
there are more questions. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Right, so read long. I know this guy personally. He is probably the reason that I'm even here with Omi, to be honest with you. And I'm the reason that he is here with VeVe as well. So just to give I do work for him at a location that houses a little bit of equipment. When I started getting, if everybody who's seen the NFT Pirates video, they know that I had some money that I was supposed to invest. I invested half and didn't invest the other. Came back to it a year later, and then I saw what I missed out. So I really FOMO'd into stocks, and so I was talking about stocks with everybody. And he's been trying to get me. He's been trying to talk stocks with me, because when you're passionate about something, you want to share that passion with someone else to see if it sticks, so you can have these back and forths like we do with the community all day. So I after me getting all into these stocks, I show back up to a job to fix some equipment and stuff, and we got to talking about stocks and stock. By this time, I had been introduced to, we talked about stocks a couple of times. I would leave, go back. He would put me on to some stocks to invest in. It's around the time that AMC, GMC was jumping off, and he put me into some other stocks I invested in, did pretty decent with those stocks, and the stocks took me over to crypto. So now I'm digging in crypto. And I brought the crypto back to him and just kind of explaining to him about crypto, this, that, and the third. And he's like, yeah, that's your thing. You know, anytime you want to, let me know about a coin, send it to me. And around that time, I ran across Omi, right? I had already downloaded the video. I went in and I asked him, I said, what do you know about NFTs? He was like, I don't know nothing about NFTs. So, of course, somebody like him and like us, you don't know about something, you go do research and you learn about it. So the next time I came back, we got to talking about NFTs and this, and I showed him the VeVe app. And all I did, and I know exactly what it was, the Joker FA. It's one of the first collectibles I had. I only had about 10 or 15 collectibles when I'm doing this. And I was like, check this out, man. This is the new thing with collecting. And I dropped it in AR and I showed it to him. And he was like, that's amazing. And he doesn't do anything with video games or anything like that. He was just able to see how big this could be. And he went back, did his research, downloaded the app, and he sent me this picture the same day, right? So he sends me a picture. He went and bought the Harley, dropped it in AR, and we've been on this ride ever since. He has a nice, substantial bag in Omi. He's watched a lot of videos. He also does a little bit more crypto as well. And I told him, that we do live streams from time to time. And, if he catch us out there, I told him earlier today if he wanted to drop through. So he did pop through, and he just said, Khaki's my inspiration for entering the crypto world. I have, see, there you go, man. I have huge respect for him and his hustle.
Man.
right.
Thank
Good
you
dude,
for
man.
coming.
That's what's up.
Right. So his question is, what catalyst events will most affect the Omi price this year?
Ethereum.
Do you think?
Because it's on the Ethereum blockchain, you think?
Yep. Moving to Ethereum is going to allow us to move on to bigger exchanges. So as soon as we get on the Binance, KuCoin, whatever else, that's going to be it.
Immutable. Yep. The switch. That's what I was going to say.
And
switch
also
over to. Yeah, go ahead.
And also when you are able to use the Omi for something, like to have the utility. So
Oh
I think
yeah,
that's what is going to change
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, and that move to immutable, everything is pretty much on hold. There's so many chains holding Ecomi back from really flexing what they really want to do and what they can do, because whatever, if they did implement these things on the current chain that we're on, when we go over to immutable, they have to strip it all down and rebuild it again. So they're saving time and resources and building it once we switch over to that new blockchain. So I think once we get over to immutable, a lot of these chains and restrictions are going to be removed. You'll start to see bigger, like the Gale said, bigger exchanges, easier accessibility to get OMI. You know what I'm saying? Is huge.
Yeah.
It will be huge,
massive.
And the, like Wendy said, the opportunity to have the MTL in place and have that change between gems and fiat and OMI and fiat, where people can download the app and actually pull money off of it. I won't be doing it anytime soon, but a lot of people will want to do that, and I think that is holding a lot of people back from even buying anything on VeVe or buying anything in, as far as the coins is concerned. So I'm with Gale on that. The immutable thing is definitely,
I think I
my
concur
biggest catalyst for sure.
as well. I think so.
Unless they announce Pokemon. And then it won't matter about all of that, because that alone just states that you basically got everything else.
Yes, like with Marble, no? With the announcement of Marble.
Yeah. Marble was huge.
Oh yeah, you seen that jump it made just with the Marvel announcement. Just wait until we get some crazier news.
Yep.
And there's a lot of there's not a lot, but there's a couple of huge ones out there still.
Yeah.
And I think there's ones that are huge that none of us are sort of considering.
Yeah.
Are huge, like we're saying about Pokemon, but there's like anime in general. There's like so many giants who are in that, like, who are just in that genre. And then if you break down every single fecking genre, there's just it's really difficult to, like, pin it. I think there's so many possible catalysts. It's super hard for me to kind of pin down which one is going to be the one to to really fucking,
or even like even like a Netflix partnership. Like I've heard that Netflix is entering the gaming world. So what if Netflix had an exclusive partnership with VeVe or Disney Plus? You know that Marvel is on Disney Plus. So what if you can buy your NFTs straight off of Disney Plus? Like stuff like that we're not even thinking about right now. We're just thinking about collectibles.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out Crypto Far West.
Oh yeah. He's got that awesome, man. He's working on that
awesome video.
Episode 2. He's working on series 2 of that. What is it called?
It's the first thing I check when I wake up in the morning on Twitter.
Is it out today? Is it today?
Yeah. Oh, his drop? No, he hasn't dropped it today, did he?
No, I'm just saying.
Not yet. That's what we're like waiting for.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, like that first video is amazing, and it's gonna be substantially longer than the first video, and he does some directing and does amazing work. You can tell that. For the longest, I thought that his video was a VeVe video. It's that professional.
Sam,
like this dude is on point with it. If you have not seen this video, if you are not hyped about this video, you need to be, because I cannot wait. And he does it with all of the community too, man. It's like such a beautiful thing.
So good.
Out of the graces of his heart too. Yeah, exactly. All of it is perfectly done, man. Perfectly done.
I mean, that's what VeVe makes you want to do. Like, I spend a lot of hours making VeVe content, and like, it's a pleasure though.
Yep.
Absolutely. Totally. It's
love it. Yeah. So shout out Far West, man. Definitely. Hey, VeVe Bought, I'm with you, man. Sports is gonna be huge, man. The NFL sports is gonna be huge.
Sports in general, like we have football here. Like if we get European football on VeVe, guys.
You mean soccer?
Guys, you mean football?
Soccer.
You mean football? No, and we just call yours American football, so it's kind of different. Yeah. But yeah, like having Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. Come on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh my.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, you heard that.
What?
Did someone say Messi?
But like, dude,
because I like soccer. I love soccer, so that's why.
Ronaldo. Oh, see?
Yeah, Messi. That will be great.
Yeah.
Do you know? And like all of the greats. I'm not a football fan really at all, but like. Is it Pele and Maradona? Maradona and all of them. Can you imagine?
That will bring the Latin community into VeVe easier.
Yes.
Because in Latin America, we just love soccer and football, you know. So
see, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
I wanted to ask before to Dan and all of them, if they were maybe planning to bring more Latin culture stuff, maybe, I don't know, like Frida Kahlo or...
Please.
Yeah.
You see? That will be great, man.
Oh, man. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Like, who has the rights to that? Like, who has the rights to stuff like that?
No idea. But imagine, like, Frida... Oh, my... I'm not a really big fan of Frida Kahlo, but I understand the importance of that one because I like more another female artist like Carrington and stuff. So, but Frida Kahlo, I understand that she's more popular, you know. So, or a drop of Mexican culture, or like, oh my God, that would be great. Oh my God, I had to write to Dan and David Judo. Hey, you need more Latin community or another culture, you know, like another culture.
100%.
Hey.
I'm not saying just Latin, but because I'm Latin, so I will speak from
the same way that This Is the Comic Way, he influenced their decision to change the first appearance, Batman Who Laughs and the Robin. I mean, don't underestimate the influence you can have on some of their decisions because they do listen to the community.
I mentioned about the random mints, and the next week we got random mints. You know what I'm saying? I just throw it out there in these communities.
But everyone
I mentioned the capture.
What's up, Toasty?
See?
What is it?
Just saying, what's up to Toasty?
Yeah, Toasty. Okay, Toasty's in. Bag, you mentioned the hold on. Bag, you mentioned the capture in the AMA.
It was in a chat with some of the YouTubers. Yeah. It was just like in the big Telegram chat.
Yep, so. and then it rides out there. So another question from
here we have
Snacks.
crayons in the house, guys.
Okay, crayons.
What's going on, crayons.
Whatever.
Lad. And is that true? As in true?
Yeah, that's
as
true.
In archery? Hi, True. I thought I saw you earlier as well,
true.
Girl. How's it going?
Yeah.
True.
About it earlier. So Snacks want to ask, would it be better to keep the OMI price lower the way more gets burned prior to move to more exchanges? So if they're dropping, I don't think a lot of people really understand how much can get burned right now. I'm all for the low price right now because I can stack my bag up a little more. And on these drops, more OMI gets burned. So just imagine how few, even if it just went to a penny, how few less burns there would be. You know, that would be like 600% less burns than what's out there, man. So it's I would definitely say that the lower price definitely benefits it for sure.
Can I be really unprofessional and run to the loo? 2 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you,
Gale will fill in for all your questions.
Oh yeah, what you got? Oh yeah, what do you got, lads? You got any weed questions?
Yeah. So someone said, VeVe Ball said Dia de los Muertos NFTs. Oh, that would be great. Have you seen
with
the
the
art of the?
skeletons?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Simone way.
Have you been in Mexico in Dia de los Muertos?
Nope.
Oof. You have to come any day because it's really good.
Los callos son llenos de gentes, ¿no?
Sí, con las calaveras with the schools and the dress. And
I can imagine.
Yeah, that's great. The art, the colors. Mexico is very colorful, you know. So Colombia is also very colorful, but Colombia is not that popular as Mexico is. So
okay,
I have to speak about Mexico, but Colombia also has a lot of colors. Colombia and Mexico are very similar in that way. That's why it's not that big difference in the culture. But I can imagine like a drop like with Latin culture with this. Oh my God, that would be great, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was my first question that I asked Reese. Was because we have so many different races and stuff that's mixed in with VeVe. Could we see something where it's like more cultural based focused drops? You know what I'm saying? And like seasonal drops, like holiday drops. And so he said that the holiday drops would be a little easier to do. They would have to get more content in for the cultural kind of drops. So I don't know if that's like IPs or how they would do that. So, but it'd be interesting the way that they would do that. I would think it would behoove them to do that at some point.
I hope they because they have to realize that they have connected a lot of people between culture. Because what I love the most about VeVe is that I can connect with people that is so far away, but still we can do businesses, and also we can make friendships, or I don't know, any kind of possibilities with different cultures, you know. So for example, I never met someone from Philippines, and now for me it's normal to negotiate, you know, like to do business with them, or with people in Cambodia. Yeah, oh my God, that's amazing. I just because I love cultures, you know, I love to travel.
Same with me.
So for me, it's like with you guys, you are so far away from me, but still we have connected. That is so awesome, you know. So I just love it.
Yeah,
let's do this.
Shout out to the Omi homies. What they do?
Omi homies just jumped in.
Mexico.
Look at that orange bag.
Crypto Crayon sent a message.
I need one of those, but with the Chihuahua face.
Once AR collectibles are on OpenSea, it would only be a JPEG. Therefore, picture NFTs on VeVe have best chance to be moved. Maybe Mondos. Other than that, it's not a priority like we think.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Way to bring FUD into the room, Crypto. Appreciate that.
We need that. Gotta buy that Omi. Gotta buy that Omi low.
Yeah. No. I didn't even think about that, to be honest with you. So that'll probably be some of the ones that go out there first. So I wonder, all right, so Crayons, so you know a little bit about that. Would DaVinci classify as a JPEG since it's animated? The Pride poster. Would that classify
what topic are we on, guys?
As a JPEG? So Crypto said that the ones that are most likely going to OpenSea would be, once they move to OpenSea, they're going to go over in a JPEG form. So he says that the picture NFTs on VeVe have the best chance to be moved, like the Mondos, I guess the DaVinci posters, but I'm not sure if the DaVinci poster really counts as a JPEG because it's kind of doing its own little animated thing. So, but I don't know if somebody knows that Crayons plan on converting everything.
Technically,
JPEG.
The 2D posters are 3D. I mean, like you can turn them around. They're not really 2D. They're just like 2D, 3D posters. So it's like
I guess I suppose you could kind of appreciate it in its form without it having to sort of change too much.
Right.
Whereas the 3D, that's kind of where you get the magic, is turning it and everything, whereas the 2D, you're kind of, you can appreciate the magic kind of face on.
Yeah, that's true.
So in that case, also the Ultraman 2D
posters,
they could move to OpenSea, no?
Maybe
I think they have more possibility.
The Cleo and the
Amelia.
Are they? So they're not animated or anything, are they? They're just.
No, they are not.
No. They're not. They're just.
But
they're just shiny.
But like behind, how did you say? Like in the opposite, you can see the Rewind logo.
Right.
Okay.
It's like holographic almost.
Yeah. So it's also 3D, because the Ultraman 2D, they don't have the the
the like ability to turn. So it'll be interesting, because it'll definitely be a different experience on OpenSea,
Yeah.
From what we're kind of what we're all used to.
Yeah. Have you how do you say? Have you bought? Is how you say? Like, have you bought? Did you buy?
Yeah,
sorry.
bought.
Yeah, bought.
No,
right.
Bought.
Yeah, we're back to the bust.
Purchased.
You pronounce it butt. Did you butt the new NFT? It's butt. Listen to me. Whenever anytime you question any word, just go with butt from here on out, Wendy. From here on out, just put and we'll add it in there. We'll add it in there for you, no problem. You got it. Okay,
sorry, guys, I'm sorry. So, have you did you buy an NFT on OpenSea?
Yes.
Have you?
Khaki Gaijin. Shout out to Khaki Gaijin.
Oh, Khaki Gaijin.
Yeah,
I've been pronouncing your name wrong this whole time. I think I'm sorry, but
all three of us have NFTs. Original art by Khaki Gaijin.
Yeah, I own everybody's, man. I own season 1 and everything in season 2 right now. So I support the young dude, man. I'm trying to get him to get up the nerves to jump on live with somebody, and he's a weirdo.
I'll get him.
You definitely will. If anybody can get him, I think you will. So he says he's a weirdo, and he doesn't really. I say, man, those are the best interviews, bro. We all fucking weirdos out here.
We're all
be honest
fucking
with
weirdos
you.
out here, man.
If you ain't a weirdo, VeVe ain't really for you, to be honest with you.
I mean, I'm the only normal one here with showing his three eyes. I don't know why you guys are hiding yours.
I'm in a mask and a hoodie, bro. Come on, man. Just sitting up here talking about unicorns and shit. So, I'm a weirdo, bro. Cool.
We've got a response there, Khaki, from Crowns, if you want to.
Okay. No, you can read it. If you don't mind. I don't even have. Okay. In my opinion, the Pride poster, the Rewind cards are all a go. Honestly, there are 3D rotatable items on OpenSea. The JPEG statement was a quote from Reese, not me. Okay, so Pokemon cards and comic books. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, comic books. I didn't even think of comic books.
Yeah.
But they would be under the Marvel license though, or DC license, wouldn't they?
Think of what the Marvel comic books would fetch on OpenSea, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy.
I hope they drop on VeVe first, because they'll be undervalued.
Of course they will.
People won't understand. They'll be going for $100.
Yeah, I think everything from VeVe drops on VeVe. I don't think they ever drop anything on OpenSea. I don't even see why that would even make sense.
Yeah.
I would hope that it never does, because then we missing out on those burns for that drop. You feel me? So I'm all about trying to get the burns done. Let me ask you a question. In the V, I haven't went through the VeVeVerse. I could not get my kids off of the computer, and I don't even think I have the MetaVerse, and I don't even think I have a computer that'll run it. All right, Wendy, you need to take a break right quick.
No, okay. I have to go for my charger for my
charger. Okay.
Where are you going, Wendy?
How did
with Superman?
And so how did y'all what did you feel about it when you navigated it, Gale?
I felt a feeling I haven't felt in a long time, man. If I can be honest with you, no, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. It was cool. It was good to see that. It was cool to see that metaverse and to know that VeVe specifically said this is not the VeVe-verse, so they're trying to distance themselves from any beta verses out there. And I was thinking if this promotional company can create a metaverse like this, then just imagine what VeVe's going to come out with. I thought it was awesome. It was good to see the VeVe collectibles in 3D. I was like, okay, we got a glimpse of what the collectibles might look like in real time. I think it was a shame that the Comic Con fans couldn't see the 3D collectibles, but
I know
it is what it is.
I know
it was pretty cool though to see everybody like getting together, dancing, joining up. It was a good little preview of what's to come.
Yeah. For me,
I was so jealous.
Yeah.
So jealous.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The same thing, man. It made me want to be out there to experience just the fact that I could run side by side with these avatars. You know what I'm saying? Running out there with the stupid little run, but just to see somebody's name that I rock with on Twitter or that I rock with on Discord.
Yeah.
To see that made it real for me that, okay, bro, whenever VeVe drops, if they have, if that is the bar, if that is the complete floor of what VeVe-verse will be, I'll be cool with it and allow them to build it up because it would allow an opportunity for us to get out there in like this MMO setting and just running around doing stupid, quirky activities or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And another thing that made me real bullish on it is that the same way that they did that, like the treasure hunt or the what do you call that?
Scavenger hunt.
The scavenger hunt, right? That just allows an opportunity for the community to link up 20 people at a time, put our heads together and figure it out. That's what I want to see with VeVe, more of this interacting with communities outside of just texting and tweeting on social medias and stuff, really being able to get back and being like, hey, let's meet up and hop on and we're going to knock this event out right quick for this week, knock out this week's challenge, have your little team that you run with and get out there and really get to know and kick it with everybody, man. So like for me,
go ahead.
From the gaming world, that's what I'm real excited about. That's when I saw that, it just made me think of all the possibilities that could come later in the future. And we ain't that far behind. We ain't that far away from it, I don't think. You know what I mean?
It's all about shared experiences. Like that's when you build a bond, when you complete a task together, or you're playing a mini game together. Even these drops are technically a shared experience. We're all going through the same thing. We're feeling the same emotions, and through that, we build a connection. We feel closer to each other because we can relate to what just happened. We can talk about it. It's a memory. So we're connecting through experiences, and that's what the metaverse is going to create for us.
Yeah.
I was watching an interview with Dan Crothers and some other guy, and the guy was talking about that. Like, we're challenging what it means to be present. Like these metaverses, these avatars, it's just an avatar, and that's what it means. Like it's another way to experience a world. Like technically, our bodies that we're in right now, they're avatars to experience this world.
Right.
So it's really all interesting.
Man. It's very meta, isn't it? It's not metaverse. It's just meta. This entire experience.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely
it really is. It's
and no, go ahead. Like I see you. I love when you do this right here. When you do this right here, you're about to go in. So, let me shut up and let you go ahead and finish.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
It's I don't know. It is mind melding. Like Gale, what you say about experiences and like that's just so profound. It's a really cool way to look at it, and that like the grouping and the community, that tribalism, but in a good way. That like banding together and see whenever we can all like, if we can do proper quests, and it's like quests in the VeVeverse, and it's gonna be like insane graphics, and if that's what if all this is all speculation and this is all just our thoughts and our imagination and what we hope to see in the future.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be completely fucking nuts. Like I haven't really played games in a long time. It's been a long time since I felt like, oh, I need to get back on that game. I need to get back on that game and start interacting with people. Like I've never actually, PUBG is the only game that I've played like online with people, and it's only been like past 2 sort of years, and they're not really my crowd. Do you know what I mean? It's like killing and shooting and shit, and that's, you know, it's great, but I'm into, you know, fantasy and magic, and this kind of world is much more my speed. So yeah, it's gonna take up a lot of our time.
Yeah,
I think when this shit already is, and we're not even in it yet.
Exactly.
So imagine what this is gonna be like when it actually exists.
What are you talking about, guys? Sorry, I missed.
What are you talking about?
The MetaVerse.
Yeah, just the VeVeverse and what it's gonna be like.
Oh, all right.
And can you imagine if, like, when you said quest, I thought about, like, let's say like us four, we had to complete a quest together, and when we complete it, we get an NFT for completing that quest. It's only gonna bring us together even deeper because only us four have the NFT, or you know, time stamped or whatever. Like we completed that quest on that day. So we're bonded through that NFT now. You're never gonna really sell it because it's special to us and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then at the end, you have to fight to the death because it's only one NFT. So friendships will probably be broken and killed at the same time. Nah. That'd be dope though, man.
I wouldn't put it past them to throw a wee curveball in there like that or something.
There can be
like
only one.
Hunger Games style. Yeah.
Something crazy where to get past this, someone in your group has to present this, for the game. Not really, but to sacrifice the NFT to move on through the board. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you have to give up an NFT to like get in. Oh, to like pass a level, you have to give back an NFT. That's good, man.
You gotta burn that tide.
Nah. You'll just put him up and he'll stay in the metaverse until you complete that part of the quest. Then you get it back and then a new one.
Okay.
You know okay. Yeah, nah. Don't burn tide, bro.
Back.
Don't talk no tide burn talk, bro.
What if they did something like that?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I wouldn't be playing Fuck that.
You wouldn't play it?
Nah. That's gambling. But
what if you were the deal was to put a really low mint, and in return you get that blue one in return if you complete the quest.
I might do that.
Sorry, Wendy, but were you gonna say something there?
Yes, I was going to ask you guys. I don't know if you discussed it before, but do you like the MetaVerse from today?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the VeVeverse. It was cool for what it was. It allowed us to finally like kind of get in one space in kind of physical form, so to speak. So it was cool to be able to like meet up actually, but not really meet up. But you know, you didn't like it.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not a very gamer person, so I'm never into games unless that I think the only game that I was so obsessed was The Sims, but that was a few years ago. But today
I got those vibes though. I kind of felt like it was kind of Sims 2005.
Yeah.
Kind of vibes. It was like very
right.
You know.
But it was like it has a lot of laggy things. Like the chat, you try someone write, but I didn't know if it was just for me or it was public. And I received message. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
And sometimes when I wrote something, I didn't see it, and it was like someone is looking at it. but I think it was a cool idea, kind of. But
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty basic, but
yeah,
to be
exactly.
so
That was very
to be
basic.
basic, it was still pretty awesome. As basic as it was, like there's so
Yeah.
much potential. Like just imagine when it's smooth and we can have our
Mm.
own personalized, signature
Yes.
moves and all.
Yeah.
It's just fluid. It's gonna be awesome.
What I like was what I really like was the wall.
True, so stupid. Yeah.
The wall, I really like the quotes. Oof, I love that because
It's
I'm very
cool.
the quotes and that kind of stuff. That's what I like, and also I love to see the NFT like around the.
Yeah, that was cool.
I
Like
really like it.
shrines,
Uh-huh.
like put some respect on
Yeah.
these NFTs, man.
Right, man.
Something was interesting about it. Sorry, Kaki, and
Nah, go
not
ahead.
all of them, like not all of the NFTs were there. Just Ron English, the
Yeah,
Mermicons, and the Cryptkins. I wonder why, and the Ultraman.
Mm.
They are all at Comic-Con.
Um,
Ron English dropped the He-Man Masters of the Universe collab Labbit, the toy version at Comic-Con. It was a Comic-Con exclusive because Masters of the Universe He-Man just aired on Netflix yesterday. So he did a
okay.
Labbit for Comic-Con, and it was like the Battle Cat. It was Battle Cat. It was the Labbit as Battle Cat. So
That'll
which is He-Man's cat, right? Which was dope. So and then Ron English, of course, is at Comic-Con. The Cryptkins are at Comic-Con. What else was there?
Crippins.
Yeah.
Might get a Krypton drop tomorrow.
Hey, did anybody else see that Kripken sitting on that crate? Wasn't that the model from fucking Quibs? Or am I tripping?
No,
I'm
I
not
didn't see that.
sure. I didn't see that. I don't think. I'm not sure.
I saw that model somewhere, the same exact one with him sitting on a toxic crate. Or maybe maybe I saw it in Crypto Crayons. I think I saw it in Crypto Crayons video. One of his
You
last
did.
videos he did where he was
And it was like glowing in the dark, was it?
he was like, I'm not saying this is gonna where he called that we was gonna get the chalupa drop, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he called it like a while ago, saying that this was a Comic-Con exclusive drop, the glowing, not saying that this is gonna be the same exact one, but this is what you could see. And he showed I'm almost positive, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this video, but I'm almost sure that he had a 3D model of it sitting on a crate and everything. So when I saw that in the metaverse, I was like, wonder where that came from and how close it is to Crypto Crayons joints. Oh, he said the physical toys come with crates. Okay.
what is
yeah, they
great?
do. Blind box.
One
Blind
Like
box.
a
Okay.
box, like a big
Yeah,
box that
crate.
you would like transport stuff in.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
cargo.
big, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So maybe I'm tripping, but the one I saw one on the metaverse that was sitting on like the crate of like one of the 3D models in somebody's video. So I don't know
I
if
didn't
it
see
was
that.
his or.
I mean, we still got one more Krypton to go. Like there's one still with the
Yes.
Midnight Chupacabra. So
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
Possibly tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe not.
Hopefully, and then you have the Easter egg with when you zoom in and click on that one poster with the astronaut, it takes you to the Star Trek toy. I did see that a couple of times, and people and VeVe Vault mentioned that as well. So we could see the Enterprise. Maybe they got the Enterprise up, and I wouldn't mind getting the Star Trek Enterprise. But if they do that, what other Star Trek NFTs do you think they pair with that?
I thought somebody
Somebody?
said. I thought somebody said like there's the Star Trek convention later this year, so it would make sense to drop it then.
Ooh.
I think somebody
Ooh.
said that.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, we'll have to
Line
start
them up.
looking into all that kind of stuff because that's info that could maybe help us. Conventions and
Like the 55th year.
meetups and
Yeah.
ooh.
That's y'all's area right there. I'll wait for the video for sure. Okay, that's the one I think is the Easter egg. Okay, that's what VeVe said. He thinks that I'm assuming you're talking about the Enterprise. Yeah.
Awesome.
Probably.
Quid. Don't say quid.
Man, did y'all see that poster that this dude is quick with it? The dude True Tech Junkie did where he had the DeLorean kind of coming out. See,
that's the one. That's the first time I thought of something, and then I beat him to it. I thought about it.
Oh yeah, you thought about it. Yeah. That joint was dope, bro. That joint was dope. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He couldn't wait to do that.
I know. Yeah, he was waiting. He had that set up before.
As soon as he, yeah.
He probably spent. If I'm hoping that he got the poster on retail, because during the drop too. Yeah, just because he put that out there so fast, I'm hoping that he got it on retail and ain't have to come out and shake down no gems
like I did.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the wallet.
I know it, man. Look, I sold a Da Vinci and thought that would be enough.
What?
And
the Pride?
Well, one of them. I sold one of them.
Out of what?
I only had two. I got another one sitting back just chilling.
What you gotta do.
Yeah, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. So
I ain't touching my prize though. That's just me.
I know it. A lot of people feel the same exact way too. They don't want to touch none of the prize, man. But I'm cool with
the prize. Got Emoji in here, lads. Hi, Emoji.
Hi, Emoji.
Oh, what up, Emoji? Oh, I see him. Emoji.
What's going on, Emoji? That's a space regular.
You gotta turn that O into the red O. Emoji.
Oh yeah. I need to do that on this as well.
Perfect opportunity. Emoji. Emphasize that O. Yeah, buddy. I think we're gonna get a drop tomorrow, though. They said multiple drops all 3 days. I think they're holding out. I don't know what they're holding out, but I think there's got to be something for tomorrow.
What if they just don't tell anyone and they just fucking drop it? Can you imagine?
That would be crazy. Just stay ready.
They just don't say anything all day.
Yeah.
And it won't even be at the regular time. It'll just be at a fucking random time.
That'd be crazy.
That would be, and then it's really first come, first serve, or first here. Word of mouth. Crazy guys.
So you think they'll do a drop where they don't let us know?
Surprise secret drop.
I think they might do something like that.
Don't say that.
I think they're sneaky. I think they're sneaky enough.
Any of you knows how did they do the secret rare for the Mowgli? How it was just like.
Is it for the Mowgli?
Yes.
Good question.
How did they do the drop? Like, just didn't tell anyone and just.
I think it was like a promo. Like, it was way back with the Toy Tokyo partnership, and I'm not exactly sure how or when they dropped it, but yeah, I'm actually just not sure actually.
That would be good to know though. It's like so you could kind of tell, for future reference what the secret drops would be like.
And Khaki froze on us.
Oh,
it's funny when people.
Oh, it's back.
John Doe asked when VeVe Secrets collectible. So it's funny because when I see the when for Wendy, I'm like, what? Like, when or also, for example, when you say when did you blah blah blah. When did that? When I'm like, what?
So guys, I think, how do you guys feel about going for like another 15, 20 minutes?
It's up to you guys. If you're getting tired, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I'm like, my battery is low.
I am now at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've been on for 2 hours. If you got to go, it's whatever.
Listen, we'll go to half past. We've been on for 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's insane, guys, and it feels like it has fucking flown.
Right. I'll just be watching.
Totally.
If it wasn't for VeVe, I'd probably be watching TV. So like this is much more better production.
Exactly,
Definitely.
bro. Exactly. I love
Create
kicking it
content.
with y'all. Yeah, straight
Yep.
up for sure.
Absolutely. This is
So let me
fab,
ask you, the Gale, does this count towards y'all's time? If you was doing it on your channel, does this count towards your time on YouTube?
Only when it's uploaded. So like once she's done, it'll upload as a video, and then when people rewatch it, then it counts.
Okay, got you.
And can you guys take this video for your channels as well, or
If you possibly.
if you are absolutely welcome to them, like if you want to put them up on yours as well.
All right, cool.
So what do you
So I'll
mean,
get you
like,
sorted with this?
like we can share this video on
I think
our channels?
I think so. I think it's just a matter of me. I don't know if you can send it or we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure
You
it
have
out.
to teach me how to use YouTube because I don't know. I just did one live, but for me it's so awkward. Like,
dude, have you seen my first video? It's horrendous, awful.
It is not.
Disgustingly awkward. Disgustingly awkward. But yeah.
I don't know, like, but you know more than I do, like this.
I have learned. I've learned a shitload the past couple of months. So yeah, this is definitely in there with those things.
Yeah.
I'm
more into Instagram and Facebook. That's my
comfort zone.
Yeah,
comfort zone.
But you have to go outside of the comfort zone always.
Yeah, I think
that's it.
I think it's more about Twitter and YouTube. You're gonna get the most range of audience. Twitter and YouTube.
Yeah,
I agree.
But I feel, how do you say it? For me, it's a challenge because I'm not very outgoing, and like what I'm gonna say, I don't have anything to say, you know. So.
You say plenty. You know a lot. I mean, you can just get on camera and talk.
Absolutely. And the spaces as well, the spaces over there, and your Latina community needs you over there, man.
Yeah.
I think people will be surprised with how much you know. You know, it's just once you start talking, it's like, oh, she knows her stuff. Okay. You know.
Like yesterday, when was the space? On Friday, I had so many questions in my mind, but still I feel so ashamed or shy to ask. I have many good questions, I think, for Dan and for them, but I feel so like, no, my accent, my horrible accent. Still, for me, it's horrible. I really don't like, and I feel now a little bit more comfortable with you guys because we have done this a little bit more often. But with them, it's like, no, man, they're not gonna understand anything. And also, when I ask, I'm shaking. I swear, I'm like,
dude, failure, sweaty palms all over again when you're sitting. When you're sitting waiting to talk. No, but seriously, I think that just practicing like with us and doing this is so helpful. For me, it was so helpful to talk to all of you guys, and it really helped me build my confidence. And I think you can do the exact same, dude. And I think your questions are super important.
Yeah.
And you should be able to ask them. You know,
it's all in your head. Nobody's thinking about it except for you. Honestly, it's all in your head.
We're all looking at you like this is your second language. Who the fuck are we to judge how you speak your second language when we only speak one language? You know what I'm saying? So we're just impressed that you can even speak English just as good as we can speak English. So for us, you're already ahead of the area of criticism. So we're not worried about your confidence. We actually love your love your accent. You know what I'm saying? And the same way with Orange, we love your accent. And I'm pretty sure people in Belfast and people in Colombia will say the same thing to us too if we come over to your area. Like, oh man, I love your accent. So it's not a judging. You know, it's not a thing that we're judging you with. You're in the mirror with yourself and you hear how you want to say it and may not feel like you are putting proper words out. But like I said, every time you mess a word up, man, don't worry about it. We're just going to put but it in place of it and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Oh, can we? How do we do a high five? Is it this way? We do a high five.
Give me a high five.
Bam, bam,
Oh.
and I'm done. It's so. Can you do it up?
And like Khaki is like,
Bam.
like
bam. Gale got the black. Got the black.
Oh, he's got the
nothingness.
he's got the gap.
the heart. How do we do the heart?
Oh, we can try and do the heart.
Yeah,
oh God.
yeah. Okay.
Corazón.
Oh, it's my fingers.
Almost.
I can't.
I'm so confused because my
it's
camera is
it's
like
so weird,
it's,
right?
It's opposite.
It is.
It's like
We got to do the fusion, Khaki.
Huh?
We got to do the Dragon Ball Z fusion.
Oh yeah,
Fusion.
let's do like
You already know I'm on that Dragon Ball Z time, bro. If they drop
yes.
Goku and all of this, and
what is it they do? How did they do the power? How did they do it?
Oh, the Spirit Bomb.
What is it?
You talking about the one where they gather everybody's energy, or are you talking about the Kamehameha? The Kamehameha.
Are you talking about Dragon
Oh,
Ball?
okay, this one.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
Hadouken.
Yeah.
Hadouken.
I just know in Spanish.
Go do say it in Spanish. Say it in Spanish.
La Genkidama. Genkidama is Genkidama in Spanish.
We'll have to look it up. We'll check it out. We'll look it up. We'll translate.
Genkidama.
Genkidama? Okay.
Genkidama. Like that.
Oh, okay. Genkidama. So that's like the Spirit Bomb in Spanish?
What is that?
Is that what you call that right there when they do that right there? And what is that called?
Genkidama. Genkidama.
Genkidama?
Genkidama.
Genkidama. Okay. Genkidama.
So all of the VeVe community, let's do the
Genkidama. Please lend me your Genkidama. You know what I'm saying?
We need the Obi token to go up.
Yeah, we'll raise it up.
This video like, what the fuck are they doing over there? It is what it is, man. Yeah, I love the casualness in here, man. Nothing serious.
So good, man.
Chatting, shooting the shit, bro. So, Spirit the Bump, Genkidama. Okay, emoji. Genkidama. Okay. I appreciate that.
Thank you, bud.
Genkidama.
Genkidama.
English, Spanish lessons with the Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, Chihuahua.
Oh, lads. Do you have any final words before we
I love you guys. Thank you for all the support.
Like and subscribe to Orange Bag Lady.
Yes,
follow her.
Follow her. I don't know
look me up on YouTube, the Gale, if you don't know. Third Eye Wonder here.
Go to follow her, subscribe to Orange Bag Lady. Follow her. I don't know, I'm confused. I don't
know where everyone
like this guy.
Catch me on Twitter, man. Same name, same game. IG the same thing. You know it.
Nice.
Man.
The only one, Wendy, careful with the scammers. When Lopez M.
When Lopez N. Yeah, not the M, but the N. Yeah, N.
One they try to like if you do a transfer and write my username, you're going to see like 3 of them like Gwen Lopez M.
And if you haven't gotten your chalupa, go get a chalupa today.
Yes, chalupas for everyone.
Support your chalupas.
Please explain that. Not everyone knows about the chalupa. You have to explain that, Gale.
Oh yeah. So VeVe had a chalupa drop the first day of Comic-Con.
Yep.
And they're sleepers.
Pretty much. Get your chalupas. The first ever CE tag.
Yeah. You can get a bronze chalupa, you can get a gold chalupa, or a jade chalupa. 3 options.
Chalupa. 3 options. Straight up. Get your chalupas, bro.
No tomatoes.
No tomatoes.
Now sauce.
All that.
The chalupas and the book.
Yeah, and the menu. You get the
And the man- yes, yes, the Gale. This is what we need from you, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
For sure, man. But yeah, I guess
You
that's
guys
it.
are awesome.
2:29, man. You close it. You close it down.
You guys,
40
you
seconds.
guys
50
have been
seconds.
amazing. Oh yes, and guys, all of you guys just chill. Whenever I hit the live, we'll just chill here and then we'll leave from there. But
Okay.
just want to say, yous are lovely freaking human beings. Thank you so much for coming on, chilling,
Yeah.
slending your eyes, ears, your wee hearts, and your VeVe minds, and appreciate every minute. So, and thank you everybody for watching and participating in the chat. Really love all of you guys, but it has such a great audience. Not an audience, sorry, I take that back. Such great family members all coming in to support. So yeah, we'll be doing this again for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
And we're gonna get more family members on. So if any of y'all want to come on, I'm hopefully gonna get the channel up and running. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, we're always open to have people up just for the chat. So send any of us a message, ping any of us with any of your questions or anything. But thank you all so much. And I'm gonna go to freaking bed. Probably not.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch some VeVe videos and then go to bed.
I'm watching
Probably.
Jaws. I'm watching Jaws tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on the He-Man, bro. I'm jumping on the He-Man, and hopefully, and they're saying Mattel all through the introduction of the show, so we could see some He-Man jumping there with Mattel. So I'm for all of that, man. Yeah.
We'll
so
see.
fingers crossed, bro. Fingers crossed. Vault, man, appreciate you stopping by, bro. Gale
Thank
and
you,
I
everybody.
had lupus yesterday. True.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you, True, for coming
she was telling
through.
about that.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you,
man. Love True, bro. Yeah, she's a real one for
Thank
real.
you so much.
She's a real one at all of them. Thank all y'all for coming through, for sure.
All right, guys.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
guys. Good night.
See you
Have
later.
a great
Good
day.
night.
Thank you.
Adios.